In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain, dead in the rows!
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog. Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice, coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast episode. I was informed it was episode 313. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Right. Got it.
Austin 313.
So edit that part that I was informed, and let me just say episode 313.
Right on the money.
I'm your host, Boog Nice. Got my boys with me. Iron Maiden. Well, Fobster.
Yeah, that's
Ever heard
Pan
of
Cheesy, Rick Don. We're back to back weeks. How you guys feeling this evening, this afternoon on the West Coast?
Oh man,
chilling, killing.
Wow.
Only thing I wish was that Fabio was by my side.
It's happening too.
Soon happen.
Yeah.
Soon happen.
Big gift
I'm trying to switch locations really quick.
Tell me about your week.
Man, my week was crazy for the first time. First time, long time, crazy week. My mom's been here for a while, like on and off. She has a friend who lives like an hour away. So she just chills with her sometimes. But she
that was really funny.
She went home. She went home to the Philippines on Wednesday. Dude, I had I had a crazy day Wednesday morning because of just like how computer illiterate my mom is. It was great. A perfect storm of computer illiteracy. You have no idea. God bless my mom. She's a globe trotter. Met my father in Thailand. Crazy.
Is your father a GI?
I'm very exotic looking.
You look really exotic, Poncho. Is your father a GI?
That's funny.
But yeah, my mom traveled a lot. But like it's all like old school traveling. So like before the internet. So my mom like she doesn't do email, she doesn't do any of that shit. Long story, it's an extremely long story, but to make it as short as possible, I buy all of her tickets all the time. Ever since she started traveling again after she retired. Because I know what I'm doing. I was supposed to buy her ticket this time, but she was at her friend's house chilling, and then she was just all like, okay, me and my friend are gonna buy it because we're already here. You don't have to worry about it this time. My friend will help me. And I was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. And I tried to convince her. I was like, well, let me do it. And she's like, well, we already bought it. And I was like, okay, whatever. So that was like a month ago. Fast forward to last Wednesday. Her flight's at 7. She wants to be there at 3 a.m. I'm like, okay. So I meet her there. I drive to the airport and I meet her there at 3. First of all, I beg my mom's friend. I was like, yo, can you guys like swing by the house? You know, so I can like meet you there. And my mom's like, well, you know, no, let's meet at the airport.
Why did you insist on being there at 3 a.m. though? That's crazy.
Yeah, you know, like I don't know what it is. Like that generation, like they love to be at the airport 4 or 5 hours early because they think customs is going to take like 2.5 hours. They think checking their bags is going to take 2 hours. Like it's wild. But we get there at 3 a.m.
Check in too. You don't even have to like
dude, that's
check
what I'm
in
saying. This is all magic. This is all like crazy stuff to my mom.
Sure.
But so we get there. I say my goodbyes or whatever. I walk my mom into there and I go to the kiosk to print her boarding pass. And I was like, okay, what's your confirmation number? My mom's like, I don't know what that is. And I go, okay, well, it's the number that they gave you to confirm that you got your ticket when you bought your ticket. It's in your email. She goes, you know, I don't use my email. I go, what? How did you buy a ticket? And she's like, well,
you're not getting on the plane.
So I put my stuff in there. I bought it. And I go, okay. She's like, don't worry about it because, you know, when Delta shows up, mind you, 3 a.m., nobody is there at the counters. She's like, well, when they show up, I'll just go over there, give them my passport, and then, you know, they'll find my seat, they'll print my stuff. And to be fair, that is true.
That is true. They will print your boarding pass. That's true.
That is very true. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I drive all the way back to my crib. I'm falling asleep. 4 a.m. she calls me. She goes, Poncho, they can't find my ticket. I'm like, okay. They're all like, can you do me a favor? Open up my computer, go into and try and find my ticket. I'm like, dude, you bought this thing a month ago. There's no way I'll be able to find your ticket if you don't know your email, if you don't know any of this stuff. And she's like, well, just try. Yo, it's crazy. My mom is so computer illiterate. She had the Google Chrome page open from when she bought her ticket. Stroke of luck, craziest shit ever. I'm like, okay, cool. This is cool. But I look at it and I'm like, dude, this page says check out. Like there's a button there that says check out. She's all like, yeah, I checked out. That's telling me I checked out. And I go, no, dude, that means you didn't buy the ticket. She
didn't finish.
She goes, no, I bought it. I put my credit card information in and they said payment accepted. I go, yeah, they like authorized your card to see if they had enough money in there to buy the ticket, but you still had to check out. And she goes, I'll try and figure this out. Like, she's like, so the whole time I kept on asking her, like, what's your itinerary? Like she took pictures of the computer screen of the preview that the webpage shows you of the itinerary.
That's a classic old person move right there. Taking pictures of the you don't know how many fights I've had with my mom about just that. It's insane.
It's crazy. It's wild. So, but because
or some TV shit, like smart TVs are just awful when it comes to the elderly.
You know what it is too. My mom's got to print out everything too. Like no matter how
MapQuest
it is,
MapQuest,
she's got to print that shit out. She sent me something for you to look at the other day that she printed out. I'm like, Mom, why did you print this?
So, like, long story short, she just never bought it. That makes total sense because I kept on asking her, like, this itinerary doesn't have like your flight number on it. It doesn't have like anything on it. Like, it's just like the bare minimum information. So to bookend all of this, she's like, okay, well, my friend is going to come now. And then she's going to come to the airport and with her laptop. And then we're going to buy a ticket. And I'm like, what? Just do it on your phone. And she was like, you have to buy it on a laptop. And I'm like, no, this is a phone activity, dude. Like you can do it on your phone.
No.
And she's like, well,
dear sweet Poncho, you innocent fool.
You do it on a desktop.
Something on a phone?
So my mom says she can't see the things good enough, so she's got to get on the computer to do everything, no matter what.
True.
I say the same shit. You can do it on your phone, Mom. No, I can't see.
So I'm like, okay, well, when she gets, I'm like, so when she gets there, just let me know, right? Like, just let me know. And she's like, okay. So I try and go back to sleep again. It's like 5 a.m. She calls me back. She's like, hey, can you come to the airport and bring my computer? My friend forgot hers, and she's already halfway here. I'm like, okay, so I drive all the way back to the airport, and then she ends up just buying a ticket, like just later for that day at 4, but like I kept on telling, like before that, like the lady at Delta was all like, it's this much to buy the ticket. And then I was like, well, just buy that. And my mom's like, no, it's cheaper online. And I was like looking, and I was like, it's like $50 cheaper online. Like I'll give you $50 for peace of mind. And then she was like, no, I can get it much cheaper online. So she did end up getting a ticket cheaper online. And she was pretty happy about it. And then she calls me right before she boards. She goes, do you know I have a 14-hour layover in New York? I was like, because my ticket is so cheap. Yo, but in classic like Filipina fashion, she met 2 other Filipinas on the plane, and like they chilled and camped out for 14 hours in New York. Now they're like best friends.
Wait. They stayed in the airport that whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
14 hours is really only 8 hours because you got to be there 6 hours early.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Great.
That reminds me of man, I hope he's watching this so he can be mortified by the story that I'm about to tell. That reminds me of when right before Emiya got married, he stayed at my house for like a month to just, like live a life before he got married or whatever. He thought it was like the end of his world or whatever. and
Life
Emiya
end up living with you.
And finally Emiya was like, okay, like it's time to go home. And I was like, cool. We were chilling at my house, and he's like, I just bought the ticket. I just bought it. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, let's go to Wingstop. We go to Wingstop, and we're chilling at Wingstop, and I'm sitting there while we're waiting because Wingstop takes forever. And I'm like, hey man, like, what time's your flight? And he goes like, it says it's Friday at 2 a.m. at the San Jose airport. And I tell him, I'm like, San Jose airport. I was like, the airport here is in San Jose, California. I was like, but it's not called the San Jose airport. What's it say? And he goes, San Jose, Chile. And I go, Chile, the country? And he goes, yeah. Yes. And I wish that this was the end of the story and that it was just like, way to goof. And he goes, yeah, it says Santiago, Chile. And I go, Emiya, this is California. That's thousands upon thousands of miles away. There's two different seas between here. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's not the right airport. And he's like, well, can't we just drive there? And I go, you think that we can drive from here to Santiago, Chile? How much was that? How do you think we're gonna do that? Dude, that ticket must have been like $1,000. And I was like, dude, Emiya, I was like, you gotta call and cancel this ticket and like see if you can work something out, even if you just get credit. Like this isn't the ticket, brother. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, we'll make it there. I was like, Emiya, this is an international flight. And he keeps telling me like it was like a scene out of like who's on first, who's on second. He goes like, well, we drive there. I'll just rent a car. I was like, renting a car? I was like, what are you talking about? You're gonna cross international lines with a car from Hertz? And yeah, it was just this whole fucking thing. I swear to God, it was 20-30 minutes of, so you're sure we can't just drive there? No, we can't fucking drive there, man. Like you gotta change the flight. You gotta take the L. Yeah, man, it was amazing. It was like one of my favorite moments while he was in the moment. It was super frustrating because I kept trying to tell him, you can't drive there. We'll make it there.
Belief for me.
What do you think, Rick? Me and you crossing the border naked?
Him wearing this. Yeah. Naked. It was unreal. It was unreal. I felt like I was like being punked. I was like, dude, we can't get there.
Where's the cameras?
No, dude, we'll figure it out.
But what would have happened if finally you were just like, all right, yeah, let's just drive there. You're right. I know, like,
I know we're just gonna do a like a road trip, like a fucking thousands upon thousands of mile road trip. Like,
Should have done it.
take a skipper once we got to the ocean and like, it was crazy, man.
Maybe stop at
Crazy moment.
a mid-level fast food restaurant on the way.
Oh, there we go. There we go. You got any Polo Locos here?
Did he really call it that? I could
No, thank God, no.
Oh God.
Shout out to Danny LeBlanc. That's Danny LeBlanc's favorite restaurant. Is El Pollo Loco. Is
Man,
one of Danny LeBlanc's favorite restaurants.
I haven't gone back since they got rid of the crunchy tacos.
They bring them back periodically.
Taco, you say?
Crunchy tacos,
Right,
baby.
Bro, these things were like tightly packed. They were like chicken and cheese and like deep fried. They were basically just empanadas.
Yeah,
You love
They
to
were
hear
amazing.
they're fantastic. They're really, really good.
I like the sound of that.
Used to be a staple, just a staple of the menu. Now it's a seasonal item.
how the mighty have
It's
fallen.
the
It's just
It's
like
the
McRib all over again, Harry. We got to get Boog back to
We're
California.
obligated to get it.
We gotta go to Tin Fish, baby. If we're going.
Oh,
to
we got to go to
California.
Tin Fish. We're gonna have Tin Fish. Oh man, you know who's gonna get along great this summer is Fabio and Vince. They both can't have fish,
That's
It's
true.
gonna
We're
be
practically the same person already. We're
dude.
gonna get
If it wasn't for the fact that he was Asian, virtually identical.
Wait,
It'd be the
hang
same.
on. Tin Fish is that place in San Diego, right?
Yes,
Like right across from the convention center.
Yes.
that
Who
very
was saying
same,
that it was
the
their
very-
favorite place in the city?
Everybody at San Diego Comic.
Everybody, everybody.
God.
You remember we'd be talking about like, so where are you gonna go eat tonight, dude? We were thinking Tin Fish, and then it's just like, oh man, every single person you go down the row of everybody talking like, dude, you've been to that, you know what we had for lunch? You've been to Tin Fish?
I'm thinking
Yes,
Tin Fish.
man. I'm thinking Tin Fish. It's literally right across from the.
It's like the
thing,
first place. Yeah, it's next to
It's
like
the
the
first-
hotel, the Omni, right?
Yeah, like right on the Omni. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Every person you'd ask, like, I think we're gonna go to the Tin Fish.
You'd think it was some fucking like hidden gem spot like across town. No, it's just the first place you see coming off that crosswalk.
Real low key.
Yeah, I know a spot.
I know a real
the
low key
spot.
Dude, locals only. It's called locals only. You'll like it.
Anyway, my week was good.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. that's a good way to bring it back. It's a good way to bring it back.
Well done.
I went to see a 420 show.
Whoa.
Whoa! Could you believe that this year's 420 was a palindrome, bro?
Whoa,
420, 4024.
Yeah, really crazy.
420, 2024.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, crazy stuff. It wasn't a pot related show at all.
Really?
It was just a concert that happened to be
On 420.
on.
In
Yes.
fact, it was anti-drug.
But I'm sure everybody was still smoking, though, right?
Oh yeah. It was a kind of an outdoorsy, had like an outdoor patio, so there was a fair amount of cheaping up going on for sure. But I went to see Early Moods with Mr. Kyle Huadiga
Wadaga.
Wait. From Super 7?
from Super 7 of Super 7 fame, you might say.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, very cool. He helped design some merch for the Early Moods boys as well, so picked up some of that cool foil
Hands in
poster.
all sorts of pies, baby.
Yeah, baby. Good stuff. Boog was in town last weekend too, or last week, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was,
you're
but
up for what?
me and Fabio did not even see each other. It was
Oh my
Didn't
god.
get
that's my fault.
man.
But
wasn't able to be down to clown,
yeah, it was mostly my fault. I was doing a lot and trying to figure it out.
That's
But
LA.
we stayed with Ashley's cousin. She has two cousins that live like literally around the corner from each other, like in the same complex or whatever. And I don't know, it was a lot with that whole situation. We were supposed to be hanging with them, and then like I don't know, it was weird. Not weird in a bad way. It was good. It was really good. It was really relaxing and nice. But I didn't have enough time to be with the wife and do everything with Fabio too. It just wasn't in the stars. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We could have just ended up doing the podcast and then doing drunk karaoke at the Irish bar down the street.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could have been worse.
Mm-hmm. But the show was good.
The show was very good. Yes. Love those moods, boys. Man, they rule. And Kyle had already seen them like in San Diego like earlier in the week. So he
Oh, you guys are. Yeah, I forget. You guys do that sometimes. You guys like will go to like the same concert twice in a week.
Yeah.
You got to see what they do this time.
You never know.
You know what? I would have clowned on it more, but I remember that when you guys went to Metallica, you guys did see like two bit of different shows when you guys went. Those like two different.
Well, that was the whole gimmick for that Metallica concert. Was that it was two nights at every stop, and it was no repeats both nights. Wow. So that was the intention. But yeah, I don't know what the difference would be for like a smaller band. I wonder if they do mix it up, play some different songs. I think they do. You know, it's not like they have they have all the control over it, I guess. But they played a great show. They're one of my favorite like contemporary metal bands right now. So good stuff if you like a nice 70s doomy Black Sabbath sounding metal. Check out Early Moods. I should have worn the shirt. But,
oh, come on, man.
I've worn the shirt before. What's up?
I went to a hardcore show in a old Charleston church once. And they sang a cover of I Want You Back, and I got kicked in the neck. It was probably the best show I've ever been to in my entire life.
Dude, nice. Was wifey there with you or what?
No, this was in a down period.
You talking Jackson 5, I Want You Back?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
This was one of those nights where like you get home, you had a great night, and you're like, am I ever gonna find someone? Possibly a lovely white woman.
Yes.
I imagine it went like the hardcore dancing video. That dude, they play like different music over it. That band.
Probably. It's every hardcore show meme you've ever seen. That's what it was. It's a guy wearing an American flag, main singer, as a cape. Very sacrilege, but
you definitely threw some elbows around though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, were you like were you doing one of those?
I was doing it all. This was 2010 Poncho. Jesus Christ.
Dude, 2010 Poncho. He's almost at the level of 2012 Rick, from what I hear. 2010 Poncho.
Yeah, get it started. Don't get us started. Is that it? What do we got for news? What's up?
Oh,
what's going on?
Oh man, you know what's funny was that there was actually like a bunch of news last night, like at like 4 a.m. my time while I was talking to Chamba.
No way.
I saw you too in the server.
Dude, I was like, Jesus Christ, Chamba! Like, there's a lot of fucking shit dropping right now. It's a bunch of random little things. A lot of really weird third-party things going on. Really interesting stuff. We'll get into it. But it's not a lot. It's not a lot, I don't think.
Before we get news, let's do highlights.
Wait, do you want to do the super chats first?
Yes, let's do super chats while Fabio goes ahead and gets the highlights going.
Come on, Fabio.
Where are the highlights exactly?
Oh my god!
Check it out. They're in a little place.
Is it this page that you sent me over here so eloquently behind the scenes that I'm blowing up the spot for?
Absolutely.
What a guy.
That's so cool.
And check this out. Rick sent a separate photo that we would like to highlight as well. How about that, huh? All right.
Wow.
Boom, boom, boom.
Almost like
loaded list over here.
Dude, we're killing it. We're killing it this week. Okay, sign up the super chats.
Knackered.
First super chat of the night.
Why is this
comes from one of our very own, the ever elusive Snowcat.
Wow.
No message, just a red heart emoji, baby.
Wow. Hey, that's
you
the only message I need, baby.
I thought it was gonna be the wave.
I gotta actually give Snowcat a call.
Hell yeah,
come on,
dude.
man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Do.
Then we got. Oh my god, is
Benny, baby.
Is this bribery? Is this bribery?
Who loves you?
He heard about the feature. And he was like, throw him a little. We got a super chat from our very own Vince Figs. Says, hello, boys. Happy Friday. Thanks for being my entertainment on the commute home.
Wow.
This guy, man. You believe it? He's changing people's lives. Mr. Physical Therapist himself.
That's right. He just got out of
I'll give you the location.
It's on his way home. Just got out of prison.
He served his nickel. We got a super chat.
5 years in the can. You don't think he made compromises? You wanted girl.
He just got back from school. You know how many years he did in school?
I wanted a Marvel Legends. I settled for a Playmates. I made compromises.
Eating a grilled cheese off a radiator.
We got a very generous super chat for Fabio from Sunny. It says,
"Oh, let's go,
yo, Fabio, you killing it, man.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, brother! Live
Wow,
in the
Sunny.
flesh. It's Sunny, bro. Thank you.
Amazing.
Hey, that's what is that? Pounds? That's a good conversion rate
That's
right
pounds,
there, buddy. I think
baby.
we up on that one.
That's
And-
fancy
and-
money.
That's,
And we
that's
got one
right.
last
Thank you.
super chat from a longtime friend of the podcast,
Mhm.
Bo Biggs.
Let's go.
Bo.
Hit us with a very generous super chat. No message because
Biggs.
a message isn't needed. He's a wonderful
No.
human being, and we all
Pretty
know
nice.
it.
Every
Doesn't need to
single
say
one
a
of those
word.
dollars is a separate good thing that Bo Big is saying. $1
yeah.
equals one respect.
One respect. Donate
You know how many-
dollars for respect.
And with all the dollars he's given, this guy's got big respect, brother.
I
A lot
love
of
it.
respect, baby.
That's
Mhm.
it.
A lot of respect going on
And it
over here.
shows.
Sonic Rockman X says, "Am I in jail just like Chamba?" No, I would love to. I'd love to serve time with Chamba, but I don't know why it's not letting me upload my own background. I used to do the Dragon Ball like scenery background, but for some reason it won't let me. So I'm relegated to either doing Boog's apartment or doing the random brick wall, like a comedian somewhere, at the
You
Chuckle
did
Hut.
just the blur.
The blur
You
hurts
know.
my eyes. It hurts my
It
eyes.
says no.
Fair enough.
I can't do it. I can't sanction that.
Speaking of silence, speaking volumes, I got a few tasty photos here to
Wow.
share with
Mm.
the group, if nobody minds, of course.
No, I don't mind. As a matter of fact, I encourage it.
Yeah, I insist.
I'm even going to change the order up because it might lead us into one of our very own topics. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Mamma
Wow.
mia.
Yeah, and I am carefully curating this behind the scenes
Oh
here.
my god, you're watching a professional at work. In real time.
This guy's
Okay,
next
cool.
level.
Not
let's
wasting a
give
single
it shot.
second.
No, not at all. Only the audience's time, which is of course infinite. Right. We'll start with some features right now.
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's feature him.
Right
Are you ready?
now.
Are you ready, Poncho?
Now.
Yes.
Now.
All right,
Do it
here
now.
it is.
Right now.
Hello.
There he is.
Now.
Speaking
now.
of a team that works great together.
Let's go. There they are. A team.
Well, it's them.
It's the quote, the caption rather is understated, simple, elegant.
You love to see
Avengers.
Avengers, baby.
baby.
Well, that's blowing my mind, Frank.
Clean, man. This is a good
Very
mix of some of the let's call them the greatest hits of Marvel Legends. The modern-
Yeah, some of the
Marvel
best
Legends.
figures in the modern time right here for sure.
Are these from the same era, Boog? Is that Black Widow supposed to be with that Iron Man?
I mean, they could fudge this, I suppose. I like the simplicity of it though. It's pretty nice.
Would the newer Black Widow make more sense here? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yes, and yeah, probably the newer Black Widow. This gray version would be a little more like 80s, 90s Black Widow, but I mean, I guess all of these could be a 90s crew, even though Spider-Man wasn't really running around with the Avengers back then. But whatever. It's a nice picture. It's a good grouping, like you said, of some of the best Marvel Legends figures in this modern era. So pretty nice. I like it. Nice colors, nice symmetry. Everything's from the same line. No cross. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but yeah, it's all streamlined,
It's all
standard.
cohesive.
It's all cohesive. Yeah, it's good.
There it is. We got there.
That was my pick.
Amazing.
Very nice.
Shout out to Plast Toys on Instagram. I believe that's his Instagram, PLASTTOYS or something like that.
Shout out.
Yeah, give him
Specific shout out.
a podcast bump there.
Oh yeah, let's give it a little podcast bump. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
Sounds like what you just said.
He could have rotated some of these biceps, but it's all good.
Whoa! Bicep police over here.
Could have curled those biceps, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
very good, very good. Let's keep it in the Marvel realm. Remember this guy right here, Spider-Man? Here he is from Mezco.
Listen, man, Hemrock's
There he
doing
is.
the Lord's work.
Hemrock
Is
the
these
fucking man.
Metro figures, man. I'll tell you that.
It's actually
Never have some of these things look so good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
Even the controversial classic Spider-Man.
it made it look great.
Wait a minute. Does this Spider-Man have a toe joint?
I think he might have swapped the feet.
swapped a foot, little swappy foot.
Yeah, he must have.
With what?
I don't
Effects,
know.
maybe.
Monvex,
Let me see.
maybe.
Wait, this
Rebel
is his
Tech.
custom.
Oh, that
Is it not?
that looks like a Mofex foot, but I
Could
don't
just
have
be
the
a foot. It might not be the whole boot.
the whole boot. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
Henrock's usually in the chat, so maybe he can
Let us know.
highlight.
I know he dabbles a little bit in a little shoppery. So
Oh yeah, Wrestling Hound says that's Rebel Tech feet, huh?
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go.
Might be.
Okay, Hound. I'll trust you, Hound.
Interesting.
Hound, you better not be pulling my leg over here.
Yeah, you better be keeping
Very
it
good.
straight with me, Hound.
Very good. Yeah, Henrock always makes these figures look incredible. His lighting is so good. His set building. Look at that little bit of smoke coming out of here.
Fantastic.
What the heck? How did he do that?
Smokey
Yeah, this
the
is nice.
Bear.
That's
Really
really like
nice.
magic, maybe.
I still haven't opened this figure, but that's why I didn't know whether or not it had the.
Oh man, let me have it. Just bring it.
Let me have it. I order. I'll let you have it. On track.
Damn. He said, "You're lucky I didn't see you in L.A., bub."
Why did you have this for me?
Why did
You didn't get this yet?
No, I haven't gotten it.
Why?
I just wasn't, looking into it.
I don't
Come
know.
on, man.
I didn't like how it looked on it. I was
You
like,
didn't like how it looked?
I'm in a hurry. I figured I
Oh
could
my
get
God.
cheaper later.
Well, fair enough. That's
If I can get
honesty, man. I like it.
Maybe I can even get it for free off my friend Boog.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Possible. It's very
Who knows?
possible.
The future holds.
When's your birthday again?
It's 2 days
Mine was
before
last
yours, you
week
know
if
that.
we're
It
just
does
giving
happen.
out stuff.
Well, let's we're the ones who just had birthday.
I don't know if I'm at that stage yet. I
You got
don't
the
know
greatest gift
if I'm
of all.
that old where I'm just like, just take it. I can't do anything with
Yeah.
it.
You'll know what to do with it.
Right.
You'll know.
I'm hoping Boog will catch me in the stadium walking away, and he'll be like, "Hey, kid."
Hey, kid.
Catch.
Thanks, Mean Joe Green.
Thanks, Boog. Nice.
Hey, grown ass man with a beard.
Take this. Hey, star of the Star Wars series, Book of Boba Fett. Catch this.
Catch this. All right. Shout out to Hemrock. Henrock112, I believe, on Instagram.
Henrock1_12 on IG.
Yeah, super clean. This is again nice, symmetrical. Your eyes drawn right to Spider-Man. Great prop work. Everything here is pristine.
I dare say, we have some Spider-Man Kit Bash royalty in the chat right now.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And Machu Toy saying
Machu
her Mafex feet.
Machu. Yeah, he's
Okay.
saying Mafex. That's what I thought when I looked at it because
I was thinking Mafex too.
But tell
I
me
don't-
about this figure though. Do the lower like boot just pop right off, or what's going on here?
Fabio don't
I
got
mean,
it.
yeah, it does. Most Mezcos will pop off at the boot there, but I think he's just popping it at the feet and just doing it for the ball.
I see. Okay, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Interesting. All right, we gotta ask him what's going on with that. Are those the stock hands as well? Yes, right.
That's all stock for sure.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Plast Toy. Shout out to Hemrock. What we got next?
Shout out to Machu Toy as well. Whoa.
Ooh,
let's
yeah.
go.
I saw this one this week. This
Hang on a
definitely caught my eye.
This is crazy.
Whose pick was this?
Me, baby.
The Bat Collector.
Nice. No. Yeah, I know who the person was. I meant who from us.
Come on, man.
Yeah, this is
Come on. Yeah, this is great.
With flowers, you know.
It's very
all right.
good.
Tell us about your pick.
Yeah, I really enjoyed like just the extremely shallow depth of field on it. It's very, very good. Sometimes it's hard to get it's hard to shoot, smaller subjects like toys and action figures and try and get a low f-stop and make it look good. Oftentimes people go like too low, or they don't know like how far to move their camera from their subject, and you end up just getting like their face in focus, but then their shoulder or something is out of focus. This is beautiful. The whole thing is in focus. And then as you get closer to the camera and further back into the hallway, it's just a really, really nice shot. Really great use of space with the long hallway. And even if the back hallway is just like a screen, there's
I think it is a screen.
Yeah,
I think he uses like screens and stuff and does a good blend job.
That's kind of how you have to pull it off, is with that very shallow depth of field.
Well, he also has a lot of stuff in the foreground too that really helps.
Right.
Really helps with the gives it just a great sensation of depth as well.
Yeah, shout out to that wheelchair.
There it is.
Yeah,
that's looks like the Professor X Marvel Legends wheelchair from the movie Professor X.
Oh, yeah,
do the rims have an X in them?
No.
Oh, good call.
That's a good one to just pair with if you want to like old school kind of looking Professor X and just the chair before he upgraded. But
I just saw it come up in a reel or something. But the old X-Men first movie Professor X that came in the wheelchair, where he actually had just like floppy legs and couldn't stand without
Unintentional.
Are you sure about that?
I don't. You know what? I do wonder.
Yeah.
Which figure is this though?
We gotta talk to some Toy Biz people from back in the day about that one.
Yeah, which Scarecrow is it?
This is animated series.
Oh, that's
I think it's the McFarlane re-release. I think it looks like the Chase version actually.
I was gonna say this isn't just the re-release. This is the Chase.
Yeah, it's the Platinum Edition.
Yeah, the yellowish tinted like platinum.
Not to be confused with the gold label.
Yeah, this is super nice. Again, drawing your eye right to the character, utilizing that light in the back, even though it's a screen. It's really nice. Shout out to Lewis McCarthy. McClarty, sorry.
I've seen that name before.
The Bat Collector on
right.
Instagram.
Bat Collector, man.
Together.
Is there a seaside? No, there is not. Okay, let's give it a podcast.
Remember when you used to be able to do a shark?
Yeah, man, I miss that.
I miss that shark, man. I miss that shark, brother.
They changed the shark into like a dolphin or some shit at some point. Remember?
They changed it so it doesn't like go up anymore. Now it's like a shark from the side.
Yeah.
Not like the mouth. It's not like Jaws.
It wasn't the Jaws. Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yep.
I hate this.
Speaking of the worst,
gotta keep out of this one too.
Well, I said, boy, your final flash ain't nothing more than a flash in the pan, boy. You missed it.
What's going on this past week with this guy trending?
It's just a huge meme on like Twitter and stuff.
Yeah,
it's great. I had to feature this because he just did it so quick. Couldn't believe it.
Definitely struck while the iron was hot on this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you want to go eat.
Weren't we? We were talking about we were doing a Brad voice.
Somebody's got to mute up. Who's that? Is that right?
That was probably me. Sorry. All right. I'm back though. Don't worry. I'm back.
Speaking of Brad, you got a $1.99 super chat from Mr. Brad Harper. He says,
"Sharper than Harper?
The specimen himself." Hitting us $1.99 says, "Feliz Viernes, mis amigos."
That is quite a way to pronounce things. That is quite a way. Do you call them
right,
jalapenos or what do you call them?
I will be in charge of ordering for us at the Mexican restaurant. Thank you.
You call everyone amigo, say gracias.
I say
Gracias.
gracias.
Thanks,
Shout out
amigo.
Gracias. You know,
Brad
it's
Harper.
a mnemonic device for me.
You rock, amigo. I don't care what Trump says. You belong. Here. How'd you tell him?
No.
Oh my god.
Who's this picture about? I mean, I know, but
Appealing toys.
Appealing toys, baby.
Appealing toys, baby. He's appealing for appealing.
same name on Instagram, right?
That's right. Appealing toys on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Great
Very
photo.
fun.
Yeah. The turnaround time on this is impressive.
Good cutout work.
Solid. Yeah, it could be a little higher res, but that's no fault of the creator.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Okay. How about next one?
Whoa.
Amen,
Bribery?
baby.
Ooh, I don't want to say that there was bribery involved, but
Well, save it. Go ahead and try and save this then.
this is from Vince Figs on Instagram. I also really like the edited version, but he wanted to go real A.C.B.A. with it. He didn't post the edited version. He put it in the comments.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. What a guy, this Vince.
Wow.
Good.
It just brought me back to the moment when I bought this comic and I cried my eyes out.
God.
You did a good job, Pete. Damn. It's great.
Peter.
Love it. Hey, Peter. Shout out to I think he's using is he using Talos in this or who is that?
Looks like Talos, yeah.
I think so.
Killed it. It's fantastic. Blowing my mind, Vince. Unreal. Take that into your workday commute back home. You did a great job.
Elderly white dudes are in very real danger of getting head swapped to be a Uncle Ben.
Benny Blanco.
That's it.
Could be.
Yeah, this is really good. It just looks clean. Like, did he use an effect down here? Like, this is still edited down here on the bottom.
You know what? I think he has a little mist machine, but I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he did that, but I think he might have a little one. He don't got that Ulanzi one, that big money Ulanzi.
Vince, you gotta let us know. Yeah, he said it's Talos.
Yeah, there you go, Vince. If you used a machine, let us know. Let us know about this machine. Where was this edited?
Mm-hmm.
Don't lie to us, Vincent.
I know.
Keep it real. But I think he has a little machine. And you know what? If memory serves me right, he bought the machine, and then Ulanzi announced theirs, and he was like, "Fuck!" I think that's what happened.
Maybe a little atmosphere aerosol.
Maybe he took his sister's Aquanet. You guys like Aquanet?
I love it.
Tyree Jackson. Did you give my uncle a chance? No. Taking it.
How about one more? We love Vince. We'll get an answer.
Before we go, shout out to Ty's stepfather. Great guy.
Yes.
Great guy. Great
Sure.
guy.
How about one more right now? Oh yeah, he does have a
Please.
small mist machine for like skincare routines.
Wow, dude, you're singing Fabio's tune. If there's one thing Fabio does is take care of his skin.
Yeah.
This guy, he don't play.
I got my Patrick Bateman routine.
There you go.
Sure. Hey, how about
Start off with an exfoliant?
Speaking of super soldiers?
Please.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, this was such a good shot.
Yeah, this really heated up last week.
How do this?
This got me cranked up.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys. Okay, I just bought my very first Marvel Legend. It's this exact Captain America figure right here, and I want to know how to make it do this.
Look at this.
You got a lot of work to do.
What?
Notes.
Out of package. How make do?
This was a lot of work, man. Really, really, really well done. A lot of work here. I saw that. I think this was the photo of the week in the grind. It was the photo of the week in the group. It got featured on Instagram and on the fan page. It really went viral, I believe, on the fan page, if I'm not mistaken. It was a lot of comments. It was a lot of people like debating whether or not this was realistic enough for would bullets actually do this. I saw somebody's comment saying something like that. But listen, man, very, very creative, really nice work all around. Look at all of that. It's a lot of work.
Absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
Wonderful. An incredible shot.
Incredible.
Elevating.
All of the time and effort that went into this is
But
amazing.
here's where it fails. I'm just kidding. I would have just wanted to see if he could have just moved his hand a little bit.
You know what? I thought that too.
Midge, would have been cool if he could have gotten it so that the A is like through the gap in the hand.
Ooh, okay.
That would have been fine.
Some fun, he would have been maybe looking a little more straighter, the angle of the camera a little more. But
I like something about it kind of still being covered a little bit is, I don't know, it gives it a little realism, but I feel you, just for the sake of the perfect shot and us seeing it from the most perfect angle and shit, like, I feel you.
Incredible.
However, I'll return the point that I took away from that because he has this little crab down here. Look how cute that is.
Dude, that crab is really spooked right now. He's like, what the fuck's going on here?
He might be
he's about to take one. He's
casualty
like,
of
right here.
war, yeah,
I thought this was the safe side of the anemone. What's happening?
collateral damage over there.
About to catch a stray. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Gusai. Am I right?
Correct. Chris Gassai.
Gusai. Yeah. His Instagram is Galactic Toy Shots. Galactic Toy Shots on Instagram.
Damn, I would have called myself "What's good for the goose is good for the gander" with that name, man.
Galactic Toy Shots on Instagram. I do this, man. I know who's who.
He do this.
Bro,
Who you think you're talking to? You think this is your CEO?
Rolodex,
The top of the dome. I know who's out here working.
Look at that guy in the comments, not thinking you're not the CEO, huh? Joker, come on.
We got 4 CEOs on this show right now. CEO of GameStop.
Well, we're doing it.
I call CEO of sex.
CEO of sex.
Hey, well, don't talk about Pontrus Kuya like that.
Rick, what are you the CEO of?
Shirts.
CEO of
Every
shirts.
t-shirt that ever existed. Name a t-shirt. All of them. I got them. Every one.
Everyone.
Every single one of them. This one's straight from Roswell, New Mexico. How about that, huh?
Did you give him a bump, Fabio? You did. I see you.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Did you give Vince a bump? How about my friend Vince?
Did you give him a bump?
we need to see this get to the 1K club in the next week or so. It's only at 700.
I think if it were more centered, it would have.
No.
I'm saying, dog. Forgot to do this. Classic Vincent.
I knew you did. Come on, man. Show my man some respect.
Classic Vincent.
All right.
And
What's
this
next?
All right, cool. Very good. Speaking of the Captain America, did you guys see Mezco put up theirs?
Wow. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Are you talking about short shorts?
Whoa. Ready to lead a little bit, Mr. Rick. Wait, are we ready to move on? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I think there's like maybe like 1 or 2 more pictures.
Is there? Okay, you're right. My bad.
Really?
Yeah, you said
We could double back. I had added like 2 more things. I think.
You had said a couple.
Go,
I didn't see that. We'll get to them. Okay.
Let's do it.
Now you're hooked. Now you have to stick around. All right. How about?
Ooh, let's go.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah, this was in the running for the
banner.
The banner and the grind. I think I voted for this one, but I forgot what beat it out in the grind. But it's just another it's just good work. It's a lot that went into this. It's a lot of do we have a BTS?
This staging work is crazy.
Yeah,
really good.
I can't even. I mean, I wish you had
Jamie.
Because
Jamie, pull up that footage. In the background, BTS.
Can you not see it?
Nope.
No.
We could see the BTS and the grind probably, but yeah, I don't know if you want to go through all of that. But yeah, shout out to
See that, right?
Yes, but we didn't know if you were showing the.
Somebody help me pronounce his name. I know his Instagram though.
Let me see it.
Sagar
Talking about
Nope, I'm out.
Sagar. You're talking about Sagar Vedpathak? Come on, man. Don't disrespect my boy Sagar Vedpathak like that. Come on,
Your boy whose name you just learned?
Well, on Instagram, he is Speed Force 2515 at
name.
Speed Force 2515. Shout out to Sagar.
Speed Force like the Flash?
Like the Flash,
Exactly
baby.
like the Flash.
It's
kind of reminds me of Sagat from Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm. Almost.
Street
I was
Fighter.
gonna say like Bob.
Street Fighters. Bob
Yeah.
Sagat.
Give my man a bump, and then let's see these last two.
There's one more, I think.
Oh, one more.
One more. How about? Dang, this is a very cool one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Mama
let's go.
Mia. This is a good one. I'm almost certain we've seen a Punisher shot like this before, but not with that head sculpt. And man,
Yeah, not with this head sculpt.
Yeah,
This might
that
be a
changes it up.
totally custom head sculpt, right?
Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe.
Bro, this looks like a screenshot from a
Yeah,
game.
this looks unreal. Yeah.
This is like a screenshot, bro.
Yeah, this gets me cranked up, brother.
Yeah, you torqued?
Very, very well done. Jonah Sullivan's been putting out a lot of heat, putting out a lot of stuff that I feel like hasn't been like catching fire, but has been very, very good. And this was one of those things. It's still low, 287. Yeah, still kind of low. But
this one more. I know. I see what he's going for. This one, his face is more dry.
he put a little
Old dry face.
water on there.
A little bit more water.
But yeah, this is a classic sort of Punisher comic book cover that has been recreated many times.
Bro, this is Apocalypse Now.
But there was a Punisher comic cover as well too. But that's where it's originally from, is Apocalypse Now.
Oh yeah, maybe this one here.
Okay. Yeah, Punisher War Journal.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. Shout out to Jonah Sullivan. He is Dull Boy Snaps, I believe, on
Boy
Instagram.
Snaps, baby. Jay Sully.
There
Big
is.
Sully.
Is that right?
Yep.
Big Sully himself, man. Come on, man.
It's DULL, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. DULL boy.snaps.
Yeah, Dull Boy Snaps on Instagram. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody doing their thing and really have that have continued to propel toy photography and really make this fun for all of us to watch and spectate and get us off of the bench a lot of times when we see really cool things. It makes us want to shoot our toys as well. So
I'm trying to get this to show.
All right. We going into Mezco land now? What's happening?
Sure. Sorry, I was trying to get this V side, but the full screen is like out of frame here and I can't bring it up.
Oh, come on, man.
It's exactly what you would imagine it to be.
Look at that. It's tangible, baby. It's tangible.
Look at that. You can touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, and now
we're gonna go into some shit that you cannot touch.
Well, whoa! Before we leave, we got an update to an earlier picture.
Oh, okay.
Henrock is in the chat and he says Mayfex feet.
Mayfex feet, baby. Let's go.
I knew it from the jump. Hound, you old so and so. You got me good when you said Rebel Tech. I knew it. I knew it.
It's funny because when I was looking through the group and then I saw another picture of that Spider-Man with the stock feet and I was like, oh, okay. Sure.
I was just looking through these pictures and everything, I'm noticing a running theme of how all these photos are done tangibly, They're all physical products that you can touch. There's a setup that you can take a look at and really shows the detail of the figure and what it's capable of. And it's overall just a pretty good way to go about selling these toys.
Absolutely. I would have to agree.
So Mezco has these real render pictures of Captain America.
Tell us about it.
So the pre-order, I mean, they announced this the day before. The pre-order went up. It's up now. It is a pre-order. It was not like an in-stock thing, but it's Captain America Silver
2.0.
Age Edition.
Well, it's not really 2.0, is it? Or was this considered 2.0?
Different body, I'm sure.
You know, yeah, it's a different figure altogether, you know, but yes, basically it is the classic redo of, you know, their Captain America.
You're not gonna like what I have to say about this one.
Oh no.
Wait, tell me about these shorts though. Are they like a sort of like pleather, or are they the same material as the?
I think it's the same material.
Accurate.
Yeah, looks like it could be. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. Maybe it's the same material as the top. You know, where the scales are. I like the way they've done the scales better this time around. They're not like individual little scales put on.
That.
Yeah, that was that was tough on that old
awful.
Captain America.
Yeah. This is just a pattern on the cloth or whatever. It's probably going to be that same sort of you know, vinyl sort of overlay material.
What's
Put it on vinyl.
What's the over under for them coming right back with another more sort of modern Captain America?
I mean, this one at least we knew about. This one was teased out a few Mezco cons ago. You know, they showed just the teaser image, so we knew this was coming. I think if there was a variant coming, they probably wouldn't tell us about it. They have done something like that in the past, you know, especially with some of the Rumble Society
Yeah,
stuff.
we don't get the PX previews anymore. So that used to be the the variant basically.
Well, we did get a BBTS exclusive variant of Ghost Rider, so
that's true.
Possible.
That's true.
They find another retailer looking for it.
Yeah, maybe in 2027 that'll be the thing that they do.
And they brought back previews last year for their version of Theodore Sodcutter. No?
Yeah, they have another sod cutter. That's
they did for one release last year.
I will say that this is a little minimal. I mean, it's $95, which is basically like the standard price. 85 to 95 is about the standard, you know. And I feel like this cap could have been more like 85 because he's really not really fully loaded, you know.
Yes, it's not crazy.
He comes with nothing. He comes with nothing, and you know what? Here's my thing. Okay, here's my thing. Can you go to the picture of him like holding the shield on his arm and he's like pointing or whatever?
I'm curious to see how the shield is going to work too, because it looks like
we know because that picture is showing it. That's why I wanted to bring that picture up.
Okay. And then two Ricochet. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they got one bounce effect or double tap, and then
it's like a bounce, a Ricochet,
then a swiping.
Which picture, Rick?
There's a picture where he's like pointing with his arm on his shield, and you could see the way that the tech works.
To your left. You went the wrong way.
There it is, right there. What are we doing here? When Marvel Select basically puts out like the best way you can do engineering for a shield on a $30 figure.
What does that one?
Why does this one have the same level of technology that a 2013 Marvel Legend has? Like, what's going on here? Like, what am I paying $95 for?
What's the Select one look like? I mean, I saw a lot of people touting that figure, but I didn't see the actual shield detail.
The way that the shield is on the inside, it's like actual painted and shaded silver. And the way that because you know he has that like a I don't know, like not medieval shaped, but like I forget what you call that shape. Like the more pointed shield that he has, like it has like a rotation on the inside of it. It's just much not like for that thing's $30. Like why?
Here's a review from Boog, friend of the show.
Wait, photos?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, you can rotate that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, man. This thing's $30 and like paying $95 for like I really mean no offense, but that shield is really shitty.
Oh, that thing looks actually kind of fire. That's smart.
The way that their shield is done for this Mezco new one, it's like, come on, man.
Shut up the Pac photos.
Oh, so you can swap out the different. Oh, that's
genius. Like, see, like this is what I'd expect for like $95. You know, like it's kind of crazy that.
Also,
This-
I'm sure that the select shield in terms of the size is probably the perfect size for
Yeah.
Marvel Legends or Mezco.
Yeah, it's just because like it does come with less accessories. I agree with Fabio. It maybe should have been like $85, but like had it had a shield kind of like this, obviously not exactly because they're not going to do it exactly like that. But like if it had something akin to it for $95, I'd have been like, okay, like at least the shield's updated. But dude, that shield looks like the one that came with Captain America: First Avenger, Captain America from like 10 years ago. Like, what are we doing?
Mhm.
It
I'm gonna
looks
pay
like-
$95 for a
small,
Marvel
too.
Legends style shield. Yeah, and
Looks-
it looks small too. Like,
Yeah.
it's disappointing. The figure itself looks perfectly fine, though. Don't get me wrong. It looks
the first appearance version of Cap too, or like a very Silver Age edition. You should have come with the kite shield too.
Yeah, that's what I was
both
thinking.
shields.
I was about to say that.
Good. I don't see, man. For $95, like you said, it doesn't really come with much. It's cool that it comes with that Mad Bomb, but like that's like the one little like spark in this thing. It's a good looking figure, though. Don't get me wrong.
It's a pretty mid offering,
Yeah, they could have loaded them, like you said. They could have given them both shields. They could have given them, I don't know what else. More hands.
I think the hands. I mean, the straps are kind of like lame too. They're just plain brown. There's not really much texture to them.
You know what they should have did was they should have given the extra shield and all of that stuff. Like you said, there should have been a deluxe 2-pack. Should have been him and Bucky.
That would have been cool, I guess.
They're gonna
or you know what?
Era.
You do a 2-pack him and Red Skull, a new Red Skull.
Yeah, classic Red Skull is pretty Grail status now. So
yeah, that definitely could have worked.
It's a shame. What a shame.
Yeah.
Well, what's the window for this?
What a shame.
It's looking like September to November 2024.
We'll see.
January 25.
Thank you. Thanks for being honest. All right, so it's still up for pre-order.
It is, yeah. This just went up. Miles is still up for pre-order as well.
Oh God, that thing is awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Terrible.
What's not to love? Be honest.
Especially the movie. Am I right? I know you love that.
85.
Yeah, why is this 85 and that Captain America is 90?
I feel like Miles even comes with more now.
Let's break it down. Oh, he comes with way more.
The same amount. Nah,
look at those heads. Those heads is a lot.
One extra head.
So extra head.
So extra head.
I mean, if you think about it in terms of like independent contractors, one head is like $40.
$40. That's like $10 million if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm. That's some math.
Boy math.
Mathematicians. This is the number one mathematician podcast.
Number one currency conversion podcast.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Mezco's going under.
What?
They don't have any money.
They don't have any money.
I'm still. I bring it up all the time. Just the deliberate whitewashing of the Miles quote is just so entertaining to me.
They didn't fix it?
No.
Oh my God! Shout out to J. Michael Johnson. That's another thing too.
Doing my own.
It could. I'm doing my own.
Sorry, I'm doing my own thing.
The only thing that would have put it over the top is I am.
Yeah.
Shout out to J. Michael Johnson. This is a really good one. It should have come with a different belt, just like the Marvel Select one did with the pouches. Like, come on, man.
Just like Wolverine.
To use an old Boog quote, go the distance. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's interesting how they're not really following the same, formula, let's say. Like, this isn't just exactly like the Wolverine blueprint for a release, but now for Captain America. But yeah, he could have come with like a couple of different belts to simulate like different eras of Cap, something. Maybe the blue very, makes it specific to this, but I don't know. It's just a very slim offering.
Like one extra belt and the kite shield.
Yeah.
I would have been like, okay, $95. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I know.
What's that other thing? A bomb?
Yeah, a mad bomb.
A mad bomb. Shout out to Mad Gus.
Mad Gus. Mad Gus. Y'all remember that voice? That's an A.C.B.A. old school.
Speaking of
fellow right
moms, I watched Oppenheimer.
Oh,
How was that?
I enjoyed it. So I mean, it was a lot of dialogue, a lot of like whatever, but like I don't know. I felt like it was great writing. It was you know, I don't know. It was good. I enjoyed it.
That's a very glowing review.
yeah.
I'm in. Sold.
I mean, it was a star-studded cast, man. Again, it was well written, and for something that's not like really like super action-packed, it was still enthralling. It was still something.
Enthralled.
Yeah.
Enthralled for real.
I watched it on the plane though, so
Oh,
Oh, that
take
doesn't
that.
count.
That's a nerve-wracking video to watch on a plane. Isn't it? What else you watch on their speed?
No.
I don't know, man. That's some high anxiety shit. I go on a plane. I want to watch like an episode of Seinfeld or something. You know?
I guess
27 dresses.
you're right.
She has
Um,
man
dresses.
hands, you know. I don't know.
Any
I'm trying to-
Mexico news?
I'll watch Under Siege with Steven Seagal.
Is there any other Mezco news, Fabio? I don't.
No,
I
that's
don't
it.
remember.
What?
That's
is
it,
happening?
baby.
Oh, thank you.
Was there any Hasbro news this week? Boog? It's escaping me if there was.
Yeah, we got the pre-order for Luke Cage and Danny Rand.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that did happen, huh?
Mhm.
There they go.
It sold out.
Oh,
Did it? Was it exclusive to a specific site?
No, it sold out.
Yeah,
Well,
that's good.
it was on Hasbro Post first,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it actually sold out there, but I would assume so. Excuse me, because it sold out on Big Bad Toy Store, which doesn't really happen like that. So that says to me that a lot of people pre-ordered it. You know,
Yeah, that's crazy.
so yeah.
Must be
Maybe
good.
the sellout.
a
Hey,
good-
it's still in stock on Amazon. I forgot to place.
Oh, okay. Some people were saying that they were waiting for it to pop up on Amazon. It took a while to get on Amazon, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
solid set, new bodies for both, new head sculpts, hands. You know, you get both of them together in one pack. This is pretty much what people have been asking for. So, you know, if you're a Marvel fan, Marvel Legends collector, this is right up your alley. And it's
How do
also getting you close to completing some modern and classic teams. So
How do you feel about the fact that their looks don't match? I don't really mind it as much, but it is strange. It is a
what do you
strange
mean?
decision.
What do you mean they don't match?
Like, isn't that one like more classic and this one's more modern? Does he ever
Well,
look like this in modern books? Iron Fist?
yeah, he did. He did definitely. He
Okay.
definitely still rocked the classic outfit with Luke Cage in a modern outfit in some of the books for sure. So you
Okay.
still good. You still good on that.
Yeah. I have the old Iron Fist, that one that came with the wraps. So I don't personally mind, but I know
Yeah.
some people were like, "This is a little too classic."
I would
Like,
definitely like updated versions of those other Iron Fists that we got now that they got it all
yeah.
with the body. But
Especially that white Iron Fist. Ugh, that
yeah.
body is nasty,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit's nasty right now.
It's so good.
100%. But yeah, this is pretty solid. Again, Marvel Legends in the modern age doing decent things. So I definitely pre-ordered this.
Solid, very solid.
I think that was it that went up for pre-order, or that was even Legends news. But I believe something's happening in Chicago right now. Is it C2E2 right now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
E2E2
this was
right
announced
now.
too, by the way.
Say it
Oh
again.
yeah. This as well.
Re-release.
well.
Oh, this one up for pre-order.
Yeah, re-release. Yep.
Okay. All right. This was the Walgreens exclusive one.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. All right. Cool.
No,
I got-
Walgreens.
I didn't know this thing was hard to find. I got this thing on discount. It was sitting
This
in my
seems
Walgreens account.
random as hell though. Right now, like we just got Surfer with Galactus.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. You know what? Maybe they just always planned it and just kind of got lost somewhere. Sat in the warehouses and they were like, "How do we get rid of these guys?" Because now their contract with Walgreens is up. They're not doing anything again with Walgreens. So maybe they'd always planned to do this again at Walgreens, and then that contract was kaput, and they were like, "Fuck, what do we do with this? Just put it up." I don't know. Spitballing a little bit.
Good spitballing, Rick.
Thanks, man. Knew I could count on you.
That's it for Legends.
All right. You want to get into Instamashi for me?
How about the other big news, though?
What? Oh yeah, we'll do Mayfex first.
Let's go.
Speaking of fighting.
This is pretty big news. Big news.
Did Mayfex cook?
You know, it's a trade-off, I think. You know, it sucks because you're not going to know until this thing is in your hands. Like, I know the biggest argument right now is like that SHF's crotch is disgusting, and then some people say like, and then people go like, well, look at this. People go like, look at this Mayfex shoulders and the neck, like.
Yeah.
So it's like a trade-off. Like, as long as the shoulders and the neck work on this Mayfex, it's not some sort of hindrance. It's not like, you know, it's not just like unsightly, but that it works, then that's fine. Just like the SHF one, like say what you will about that crotch, but it works great. It works really good, you know, although it doesn't look good. So
yeah, it just doesn't look good when he's in a vanilla pose. But
yeah, exactly. So as long as this does the same thing and like it looks weird, but it works well, then that's fine. But like if this thing comes out and those shoulders are ass, or something like that, or that neck is really atrocious in person or something, then you know we'll see. But it sucks because you really aren't going to know until you get it in hand.
I mean, right here, especially the smiling head sculpt looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, I think if you're a fan of the unmasked look, I think the Mayfex wins, and I don't even think it's really close. Those like SHF ones were like memes because they look so like kind of goofy-ish. But again, you know, we'll see how these look in hand too. You know, it's a hard thing to say. I think that like one is definitely above the other at this point. This one does come with a lot of stuff. It comes with the 2 head sculpts, and then it comes with the portal. That's pretty insane.
See, this right here is how they should have done the crotch piece on the comic Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this whole body looks strange though. The way they like break this up, it looks very strange.
Before Boog says the Legends one is better.
You know what Chamba was pointing out last night.
All right, you're not going to get me to say that. The Legends one is definitely not better. But
Chamba was pointing out that like this one looks like it was definitely made by whoever sculpted Spider-Man 75 and 185 because the body looks really similar to it, and the SHF looks like it's actually Toby's body, like being modeled after it. I think that's how it looks. Like this doesn't look like Toby's body, but that SHF one does.
True.
I think.
I kind of don't. You know, usually with Mafex, like the Mafex versions of these SHF figures and you know stuff that's been on the market for like a year or so. Usually the Mafex comes out and completely blows it out of the water. It is not the case here for me. It is better, I think. Like the head sculpts are more accurate. I like the way the body looks, but to you know piggyback off of what you said, it does not look like Toby's body, but I do like the way the body looks.
Yeah,
like,
the body itself looks good. Yeah, but it doesn't, and that's why it's throwing you off because like in your mind you've seen Toby so much, you know that body, you know that silhouette. So when you see the silhouette, you're like something's not right. You know, just
to me this
really
looks like promo art for Spider-Man 2 from like 2002. But that being said, like I don't know, like it's good, but it's not like I need to sell my SHF right now to buy this, or I need to pre-order this right away. Like I'm cool with this, to be quite honest.
Let me ask you, did you get all of the SHF versions? All 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Maybe not Tom Holland. Not Final Swing Tom Holland. No,
I didn't get the Final Swing Tom Holland, but I got them all in the movie.
I see what you're saying.
Or whatever. I don't know.
I think I got Tom Holland. I'm not sure.
Everybody I know that has the Final Swing says it's like the best Spider-Man figure out.
Yeah, I've seen pictures. In fact, I saw a picture from Henrock a few minutes ago, actually.
Yeah, I need Henny. I need it. Henny Rock himself. You know what really surprised me? I was telling Chamba last night is that it's really odd that they didn't just do Andrew Garfield first, because if there was anything I would have done is like put them to shame over the fact that they didn't get the head done in time. So get the head in time. Yep. I would have made it a priority. Like let's do Garfield first. Like and let's show them how the fucking head sculpts are done or whatever. I was kind of surprised that they went with this one first.
Who knows?
Well,
it's cool though.
It looks
It's good.
Yeah, that neck is weird, but from here it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, in certain angles it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, but in some it looks fine. So it's definitely going to be a wait and see thing. And I don't imagine this thing's going to be super expensive too fast after on the secondary market. So like if you want to take your time and decide and like watch a review when it comes out, I think you're going to be fine. I don't imagine it's going to be some sort of X-Men situation where you're like, fuck, I should have I don't think this is going to be that.
One more quick piece of Legends news we got to go back to. Thank you, Kevin.
K-Dog?
Yeah.
Wait. From toying around?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kev.
Wow, shout out to Kev. Yeah, his show was great. Last night he had a guy from Bandai on.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never actually seen him before. He worked for Bandai Hobby with Xavier and them. I'd actually never seen him before, but he was a really great guest over on Kev's show.
Nice.
If you guys want to hear the most unhinged interview process, go watch Kevin's stream and find out how that guy interviewed to work at Bandai. I can't believe it. That was pretty fucking nuts. The way that they interview you over at Bandai Hobby is crazy.
Wait, what does he do for them?
Well, don't spoil it.
He used to work at Bandai Hobby. He worked in I think he said it was in like event stuff or something. I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what he worked in, but he described his interview process on Kevin's stream, and it was really early on in the stream too. And it was really unhinged shit. It's pretty crazy.
What were we talking about right before you put Carnage on?
Tobey Maguire.
I was gonna ask, was I'm not even sure, but what other Mafex No Way Home stuff did we have so far? I don't know.
Nothing.
I don't think anything. This was the first foray, and it was like a lot of people complaining, like, Mafex show them how it's done, and they never did anything. And I was even saying while you were gone, like, I thought it was strange they didn't just start with Andrew Garfield, because SHF didn't get that right with not having an unmasked head.
Right.
I would have made it a priority to do Andrew first. I kind of
that would have made sense. Yep.
Yeah, kind of odd to see.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, that was my only question. Okay, so Carnage went up for pre-order too, right? Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I saw people
From Carnage reissue. Oh no, this is the new one, right?
Newish. Yeah, newish.
Yeah.
The head sculpt is new, I believe. I saw people not really loving the head sculpt.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the VHS one.
Hey, there's one more Hasbro thing before we leave.
Is there? What could it be, Rick?
Yeah, it's a really, really big. I can't believe that we're just going to gloss over it. It was Bo Biggs, the man of little words, has spoken, and he's calling Poncho out.
Oh no!
And he's saying,
I did hear about this.
He's saying, Poncheezy, how do you feel about Hasbro ending the Lightning Collection and Playmates picking it up?
Oh shit! Yeah, dang, that's
a big thing going on right now. Yeah, how the hell did we miss that?
I don't know. We even mentioned Playmates earlier.
Yeah, it's a huge miss. How we missed that?
Yeah, that's crazy news. It's absolutely huge. The short of it is Hasbro is parting out the license to Playmates, and Playmates will be making Power Ranger figures. It's, what's crazy is if you go on YouTube and like it just depends on like who you're subscribed to or what videos you watch on like the YouTube toy space. Like I have like a lot of subscriptions. There's like a lot of guys that are super close to us and our niche corner, but then it fans out. I'm subscribed to like Pixel Dan.
Yeah, I was gonna say I found out about it through Pixel Dan.
Yeah, like Black Nerd Comedy is probably like the largest fan out. There's like MMPR Toys, all that stuff. It's so interesting watching the needle move between like people that are really close to our niche, where they're like, this sucks, like this is the worst news ever. But then the further and further you get away to like the more like broader audience, it's like, you know what? This isn't half bad, because I remember Playmates when I was a kid, and those toys were like my childhood. And this is crazy. And like I remember Black Nerds Comedy video was talking about like, dude, like this is the greatest thing ever, because Playmates makes turtles, And like if like they can give us the same like crazy shit that they gave us as like turtle stuff, that'd be crazy. And like what if they did like Turtles Power Rangers crossovers? And I'm like, and I was like, that sounds great to like people that aren't into like articulated figures and whatnot. Like as like a whole, this makes sense. Like the whole move makes sense for like a brand wide move. But like it just really stinks that we're gonna go from the articulation technology in Lightning Collection to just like whatever Playmates wants to do with that license.
Like, even if you're that person that's like, oh, that's great that Playmates is getting Power Rangers because Playmates also makes Ninja Turtles. Playmates doesn't even make the best Ninja Turtles.
No,
right
they
now.
sure don't.
No,
they probably don't even make worst.
Yeah, they don't even make the second best. But they definitely make like the most stuff.
But they make like the kids lines.
They do the vehicles, they do the play sets. It's so funny that you say that, Pancho, because I remember vividly watching a lot of, because the way that I got back into toys was through Sentai. I just one day, like in 2010, or I don't remember when, maybe it was 2009 even, I was just like, man, I remember having the original Megazord, and I just looked up like, is there reviews for this? And that's how I got into everything. And I started finding everyone, just the rabbit hole of finding different reviewers. And I remember when Hasbro got the license from Bandai, so many people like not buying Power Rangers anymore. Like, it's not the same if it's not from Japan. Like, this is bullshit. Like, I don't want to see this American company do it. So, there's levels to it. We're such a small section of the like the Sentai fans have just such a varying amount of opinions. We're in the minority, I think, about not liking this move.
Yeah,
I think we're the minority.
It's important to remember that as adults, we are the minority when it comes to the children's brand Power Rangers. Like, let's be real. Like, I get it. Like, it sucks, but like, Playmates makes kids toys, and Power Rangers is a kids brand. Period. There's a part of the brand that appeals and is for adults. The Boom Comics, I would argue Once a Ranger is solely for adults, or just people that grew up with it. I wouldn't say it's an adult show, but it's for the people who grew up with Power Rangers. But like the overall brand is a children's toy brand, so it is what it is. Hopefully, the verbiage on the press release is a little strange, is a little vague. I would imagine on purpose. They were saying that like they're going to hold on to they're parting it out to Playmates and whatever, but stuff will be sold through Hasbro, like on Pulse or whatever. A lot of people are looking like crazy hard into that, but they already sell like Super 7 stuff on Hasbro.
Yeah, Pulse. They already have 3-0 on there. Yeah,
they sell a lot of stuff, but like what everybody is hoping for is like Playmates will just do the bulk of the heavy lifting, and then maybe Lightning Collections will like return for like like some sort of like anniversary or like SDCC thing or whatever.
Yeah, or even whatever Hasbro does, like whether it be Lightning Collection or under some new name, like it can just be collector oriented and whatever. Like I honestly thought that we'd get a Power Rangers HasLab. I thought we would have gotten something crazy like the weapons all together and would have like morphed together into that blaster or whatever.
I would have hated that. I want a toy. I want like figures, like from a HasLab. I wouldn't want a role play thing.
What, you want a 112 Megazord or what?
I don't want a role play item from a HasLab. Like, when has that ever?
They do a lot of that. Like the Ghostbuster stuff is super big in role play stuff.
That's
like,
true.
You never know. Like, you never know.
I get it. I think here, this is like a crazy tangent. I think Ghostbusters is such a unique and a once in a lifetime IP for what Hasbro is doing with it. Like, everything they do is successful. And like I've said it here on the show before, it's because with the exception of like the cartoon and like some stuff here and there, there's just one Ghostbusters. Like, so if you're going to make a proton pack or something, everybody likes that shit because it's just a one proton pack. Like, of course the thing's successful. But like Power Rangers and whatnot, there's like a million different teams. Like same with Marvel, there's a million different teams, a million different characters. Like, there's levels to this shit. But
and the way they made it sound is that it was kind of the focus on MMPR that was kind of a big reason for the shift too. Maybe like Playmates will touch on some of the other teams more, or keep it current. I mean, we're still waiting for the new like reboot or whatever of Power Rangers. So maybe when that all ends up happening, we'll see what comes about of like the collector space.
And at the end of the day, Hasbro's still the license holder. I'm sure that they could still do things if they wanted to. And it's a smart move. They did it. They do it now with G.I. Joe and a bunch of other stuff. Like, they make money off this IP. They spent money on this IP. I don't remember what they paid Saban. Do you remember what they paid Saban for it?
It was like it was $1 billion something.
Yeah. Like, doing things this way, like, you get back money that you spent on this IP without having to do anything. You don't have to invest in production and R&D. Like, this company's gonna pay you to do it for you. Like,
they've already done the R&D over all the years they've been making stuff for it.
Yeah, so it's like a great way to make money. Business wise, this makes all the sense in the world. As a collector, it sucks.
Hey, yo, Rick, you shilling it, man.
I'm shilling it. Yeah, as a collector, it sucks. I just want more Lightning collection. I don't like it, but as a business, it makes a lot of sense.
It was 522 million is what they bought it for.
522 million.
500 milli?
Damn. And then Static Thunder says, now the brand's value is at sub 50 million. Well, imagine, Kyle, not doing anything with the brand.
Right.
Can you imagine that? They didn't do anything with it and all this
Imagine not growing the audience and just only catering to the nostalgia baiting.
You bet your ass I want the Dragon Flute shelf presence. You bet. You know me all too well.
There's a Bandai one available. I mean, we don't need a HasLab for that stuff.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. If the HasLab unlock was that you could play Warren G's Regulate on it, then what? Then you're not going to be talking so big.
It's tantalizing. I will give you that, but no role play items. I can't fucking do it. For what?
Oh.
For what? For what?
Yeah.
What am I going to do with it? I'm going to
rolls.
What am I going to do with it?
Poncho,
Poncho,
don't you cosplay? Haven't you cosplayed in the past?
Yeah, Poncho.
I am not going to sacrifice a whole ass HasLab to get a cosplay prop. That's not me. I'll buy one.
Wow.
Sure. Poncho's cosplay has more of an emphasis on the player. You know what I mean? That's how he got his lady.
Power to the player. I hear you. Power to the player. Static Thunder brings up a good point. This is a perfect segue into Bandai and all of their news, one of which being the current Sentai Ranger team in SHF form, baby, or I guess the Red Ranger from the team. Boomger, baby.
Let's
Boon
go.
Red. He went up last night. The gallery is up on Instamashi. Just look for the guy with the tire on his face, Fabio. You can't miss him. There he is. When I tell you, this show is so fun. This show, I don't know if you've watched it yet, Poncho. It's super fun. It's awesome. It's so awesome. It's just such a cool ass show.
I've seen clips on Twitter.
Dude, it's great.
But I haven't watched it yet. Every Twitter, every clip I see of this always has the comment, imagine making some of the most electrifying action scenes on a weekly basis for the last 40 years. That's what I'd say. Not even 40. It's like close to 60 at this point, right? How long has this been going? Yeah, 60.
Kyle, can you get that 70s? Up for us, Kyle? Get those numbers up, Kyle.
Red. You gotta bring me on.
I got this. Did you get this, Rick?
Yeah, absolutely. I saw people claiming very accurate things. They were saying, just wait until it comes out. It's going to go on discount immediately, which is true. But I want success. I want more than just Boon Red, baby. I want the whole team. I want the army builder. I want everybody. So
is that what he's called?
Love, I'm showing support. Boonjer is their name, so they shortened it to Boon. I don't know. What are you holding up? Are you holding up a Gomez?
Yeah.
What does he have to do with this? I pre-ordered it, and the way that we can hope that they'll make more of the team, or at least like that army builder, that like goon that they all fight that has like an engine on his face or whatever. Like the way you get that is by showing support, buying this at retail, and hoping that it's enough. It doesn't look like it is because they've not done anything like big team wise. Just from talking to Bandai before, we've said it in the past, but it's just their numbers don't show that anybody buys anything besides Red. So, what can we do? But even if this is all we get, this is awesome. I love it. I wish we got orange and black and pink, and the whole gang. How about blue? How about blue as boyfriend? It's great. I love it. It's a great show. I cannot wait to get this figure. And he has some sick ass shoes, man.
I love the whole design of this team.
Dude, me too. I'm sure you remember. I'm sure you remember, Punch. If you reel back the memory of yours of when we saw this thing, and I was immediately in love with this guy.
Same here.
Got a seat belt for a belt, tire on his face, wheels on his ankles.
Come on,
man. How could you hate this?
Cool. It's pretty cool.
So
I'm not
good.
gonna lie.
So good.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this isn't the fucking coolest guy I've ever seen. All right.
Would you watch a cartoon of it? Is the question.
Hell no.
You're breaking my heart, Fabio. You're breaking my heart.
What else went up?
Kevin says, "Is he wearing Spreewell spinner shoes?" Oh, man. You know what's so funny, Kev, is that I found Spreewell spinner shoes at the thrift store not that long ago, and I was like, these are funny, Spreewells, and I left them, and I found out that those things go for dumb money. People really want to wear those spinner shoes right now.
The actual rims were a thing, those spinning rims.
Yeah, the Spreewell rims, baby. Yeah, they showed a ton of stuff. They also showed Shinkocho Seiho Tekkaman.
Oh, hell yeah. Very nice.
It's up near the top. Oh, Gridman. I'm so sorry. I know I said Tekkaman. Gridman, baby. Look at this.
Gridman. Paul Gridman. There he is.
Oh,
Paul Gridman. Gridman, the Hyper Agent.
That's who went up.
Yeah. Are you getting this, Poncho?
This, maybe. You know what? Probably not. I want to get it, but probably not. I have a very fleeting attachment to Gridman. Just like I remember parts of the show. I can't remember anything about what it's about, so it's not that strong.
Well, you know, do you have any big feelings towards Voltus 5?
No, not really.
Well, you're not one of those Filipinos, huh?
No. I mean, I have mad respect because it's my country. But like aside from that, no, I don't I have no attachment. I did used to watch it when I was a kid, but like, well, you know what?
As an adult.
It's not that I used to watch it. It was just on when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember it being on. But
yeah.
No, I really don't have any attachment to Volkswagen.
Dude, let me tell you, there's nothing better than being at a con and just starting to sing the Voltus 5 theme song, and all the Kuyas around me joining me for the song. It's a great time. It's a fucking awesome time. They're truly cultured individuals. It's fantastic.
I believe it.
Yeah, this is really, really cool. Shinkocho Seiho, nothing beats it. Nothing's better. They're top of the fucking line. So good. This thing looks incredible. I'm debating. I might do it. I don't know. It looks really, really good.
There's a debate, Rick.
Well, my wallet is telling me no.
Yeah, that's right.
Body.
I've reached that level myself right now.
Yeah.
I'm at capacity. That's like the biggest thing. Like I'm well past capacity. And I'm just like,
I know.
What do I do? I got to put a kid here.
You gotta give up some stuff, man. You just gotta bite the bullet, man. Sell it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get things in, and I don't even know where the fuck it's gonna go. Or you know what you do?
Sickness bad, bro. It's bad.
It's bad.
You know what you got to do, Poncho?
Good too. Indulge it a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you what these.
Yeah, man. You gotta cut off your arms and legs now. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what these guys don't have the stones to tell you, Poncho. You need to go to your storage unit and get a bigger one.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking about it. Dead ass. I really am.
Come on.
Your current storage unit inside of another storage unit. Yes.
That's it, baby.
That's what you gotta do. Don't fucking listen to this guy, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Rick knows what he's talking about, man.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want doubles and triples of every conceivable line for the past like 10, 15 years, or do you want a baby boy?
Sir, I already have a baby boy coming on the way. That's already in the bag, baby. I don't have to give that up.
Oh my god!
You're like the girl from the tortilla commercials, huh? You want them both?
Yeah, why not both?
Why not both?
You know what it is? Like the biggest thing is like I watched SHF Gohan, the first one, go from a $30 figure to a $450 figure. And like that is like drilled into my brain. Like how much of this nonsense that I'm hanging on to that I bought for less than $50 will like fold 10 times onto itself in value if I just wait long enough.
It's very possible for a lot of stuff you have, but I'm sure you could offload a good like 7% of shit you have and be okay.
That's true. You know, I sold a Broly I want to say a month ago. I was like kicking and screaming selling it, but I kind of don't mind that it's
which
gone.
Broly, like one of the like first ones or
the
what?
First Z Broly, because at one time when Amazon had them as low as $60, and whenever my order was below, whenever my order took $60 to get to the next 100, I just slapped them on there. I was like, you know what, why not? I ended up getting like 5 or 6 of them, and I've been like selling them like every once in a while.
You sick, man? You sick?
I'm very sick. Yeah.
And you know, it's crazy. I remember at the time, like a year or two after Broly, Adam over at Bandai. I don't even know if he's still at Bandai. I haven't seen him. So he told me that Broly was the best-selling SH figure arts of all time, and that it wasn't even close.
I believe it.
At that time, I don't know what it is now. Maybe Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku or something. I don't know. But at that time, at that time, it was Broly though.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Yeah, there's still plenty of
what's
information to go around, boys. There's still.
We all have our struggles.
Yeah, we're all fighting plastic demons.
Fighting the demons.
If you look under Gridman, there's a certain Gungan who wants to have a.
Oh, is he up?
Dude, why does this thing look so fucking good? It looks so good. It's crazy.
I've been out of the SHF Star Wars game for a little while now, so
I don't blame you on that.
It's crazy how inconsistent it is. I mean, they've done quite a few according to this, but
I mean, it's a nice little spread that they got right here, but I don't know.
It's also
I have gone to a lot of these actually. I do have the core kind of rebel team all in SHF. I've got Maul, I've got his speeder, I've got every version of Vader, I guess, so far. Wait, did the kid Anakin come out yet?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Is he on this picture? No, he's not.
No, he's not, right? Okay,
No.
But how they got him so fucking big in this?
Why is he a star of the show here?
Yo, it's fucking crazy.
Dude, he's
Jar
the
Jar,
number one guy.
How was he bigger on the thing than Darth Vader? It's crazy.
He's the main guy now.
Darth Vader might be one of the smallest people on that poster.
It's fucking nuts.
This looks really good. It looks much better than it deserves to be. This thing looks great.
You would think people really love this character. He's like one of the most hated characters ever.
Somebody at Bandai really loves this character.
Yeah, there was also, God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the picture, but when they showed this in a magazine, there was a picture of Ahmed Best as in Jedi form. So that looked really good. I'd buy that. I'd buy that Ahmed Best.
That'd be cool.
Please.
No. I don't think I'd buy this, but I'd buy that Ahmed Best.
You wouldn't buy Jar Jar? Come on, man. You need him.
I do have the Black Series one. I feel like I mentioned that last time, so I do have that. It's pretty good.
Thinking about it, man. You like that straight face?
I love it.
Yeah. There,
All right.
and you know, there's some other stuff too. There's
Oh, shout out to Snowcash. He just sent me the
oh
picture.
fuck yeah, look at that. Look at how cool he
Oh
looks.
wow,
Dang,
wow.
that is
It looks-
really cool.
What Justice done for him, man? That looks so awesome. Who knows if it'll ever actually come
This
out?
is the dude that played Jar Jar, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he showed up like this in Ahsoka, right? Is that what it was?
He looks fucking great, man. I definitely buy that. That's so awesome.
Mando season 3.
I actually forgot that it was actually a black person, and this actually makes me a little angry.
They wanted him for his voice, I believe, right?
This was like some real like minstrel bullshit on fucking George Lucas's part here. But whatever.
Well, you know, George, anybody. I mean, you know, Kevin's gonna love this. You know, all this Star Wars talk. But
Sure.
anybody that loves Star Wars or like has looked into like when he made Star Wars, how it was like a lot of George's early films, like the first 3, they were like a lot of them was his ex-wife like reeling him back and telling him what to do and like things to get rid of and things to add in. And so when he did these, he had nobody to reel him back. There's like literal videos of him like sitting in like fucking round tables with writers and like describing certain scenes, and they're all just like, George, you son of a bitch. Like they're like, fuck yeah, this fucking Jar Jar guy. They're like laughing at these terribly unfunny scenes, and they're just yucking him up. Like, and back then it wasn't like that. For him, it was somebody challenging him at every point. His own wife, you know, not much he could say to his own wife. You know, he'd listen. But since then, he'd never listened with those newer films. He just was getting his ego stroked by anybody that would listen.
Yeah,
to him
this
talk.
is George Lucas, raw and unfiltered, right
here. Yeah. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, and that's why he wasn't on the newer movies.
Yeah, that's why they don't want him as the.
Bought it, wrested it from his fucking hands.
That's why they don't want to. They don't want to let him be a consultant or anything like that. A couple more Tamashi things. One.
They're going back to like the Christopher McQuarrie stuff, you know, like
the Hound would be heartbroken if we didn't talk about Godzilla versus Kong, SHF. It's a little under this one. He's pink back.
Oh,
what do you think about this guy, Pancho? Let us know. Raw and unfiltered, raw, live, unedited talk.
That's a very interesting body type for.
Oh, he's jacked.
No, they got to stop making this dude skinnier and skinnier. What the fuck are they doing? It's weird, dude. Like I don't know. I don't like how thin he is.
Bro, but he's probably got more mobility.
What'd you say?
Damn,
you know.
They got the Ozempic Godzilla right here.
Yeah, basically.
Godzilla, baby.
Well, when you tack on mass, you sacrifice flexibility. That's just straight up fact.
Yeah, that's true. You know, you're right.
So,
everybody knows that.
So when you've got a nice thin Godzilla right here, you look pretty limber, pretty nimble.
What was the most recent movie that you had just saw? Pete?
Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah.
No, wasn't it something else that just came out?
He's talking about.
You're thinking of GXK, not GVK. Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire.
So Godzilla versus Godzilla Kong, Godzilla and Kong, Godzilla Kong, New Empire is the American one that came out, but -1 came out like a couple of months before this.
Oh, -1, right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
-1 is the very good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That, you know, to be fair, they're both good in their own ways.
What's going on here?
Guy,
Even King Kong looks. Is that King Kong?
No.
That's the villain.
That's the Scar King or whatever.
I see.
Yes, he
He's
is
the
a
Scars,
skinny
this guy.
monkey. Skinny monkey.
Okay.
Like long live the king.
All right, well, that's what it was. They slimmed down Godzilla to fight his slimmed down villain.
Well, it's more like they jacked up King Kong. They made him huge.
He's getting jacked.
I genuinely don't like how thin Godzilla is. It's like it's too thin. Like he just looks. It doesn't look like he can support himself. It's really weird. Maybe I
2000 Matthew Broderick Godzilla here.
That's true. Yeah, I need that. And maybe I need to watch the movie again, but like I just don't remember him looking like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people are saying, like maybe after the power up, he gets thinner, but like I didn't really notice. It wasn't noticeable enough, you know. Oh, you know, what are you gonna do? You can't do much.
Good. I think this is a good silhouette.
If this is like, It's just like his like his waist. His waist is too thin. If it was just like a little
Waist,
thicker.
You know what the kids call that now?
Too. He's got like
You know what
way
the kids
bigger
call that now? They call that the waist is snatched.
Oh, okay,
Call it
okay.
Snatched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that waist is snatched. They
I see.
say.
Yeah, I'm
Don't you
officially
feel?
old.
Don't you feel young now?
I'm officially
Doesn't it
old.
make you feel young?
Sure,
Crazy.
sure.
You're a
Did you
cool
learn that
young
from
guy,
your
man.
trophy bride, Rick?
Oh baby, yeah, it's funny. I get it all from her ticks and talks. You know
Oh, I see.
that she's putting me on for real. There was one last Bandai thing. It's not on there because I think 5K or somebody shared it. I'm sending it in the chat on
Is it
Facebook.
this?
No, nobody has it up. Lago doesn't have it. Toy Migos don't have it. It's really strange.
Well, let's
I don't
talk
know why
about this
anybody-
real quick, actually.
Yeah. We can talk about this.
What we
Speaking of
can't see
things
it.
you have multiples of.
I love that there's there's
The
comments like,
animal said.
why is it so blurry? That's like my favorite comment on this.
They don't
Yeah,
wanna
this
get that cease
is
and desist.
this is 5K's Broly they've been teasing for like 6 months at this point. Maybe even more. I can't really think about it at this time, but like it looks great, dude. It looks great. The proportions are a little, they're not on model, but I don't mind them.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't mind them.
It's just nice. It's just nice for people to have an option, man. They don't got to pay you $450 for all those ones that you have laying in your house.
I gave this guy a deal. I sold it to him for $3, sir.
Dude, that's really nice of you.
Yes.
I'd be selling it for $450. You're a nicer guy than me.
Well,
Unless it's
you
a
know,
homie, I ain't giving him no deal.
it was a guy in the community.
Okay,
If,
well,
if
then
this
that's
if this went on
perfectly
eBay,
fine.
it would have been a different story.
Yeah. You're a good man.
But yeah, this was cool. I wonder how much it'll be. You know, Kong figures have traditionally been what, $55 or something like that. Like, I don't know. I can't even imagine how much this guy will be. What do you think? 80, 90?
I think 80. I was gonna say $79.99. I think.
From
That's what I'm
5K, I'd say fucking 60, dude.
That's crazy.
Well, 5K is always cheaper, I believe, right? 5K is always just a little bit
Yeah.
cheaper than everybody else.
60 is less than 70, bro.
Maybe if this thing let's say this thing will be like $75.99, 5K will have it for like $69.99 or something, or 68.
That's crazy.
That'd be nice. It's just nice for people to have the option, you know.
Real quick, what's going on with this Megatron that I'm seeing everywhere right now?
We're gonna get into it. The RoboSen. We're gonna get into it.
Okay,
I sent the SHF update in the chat. This is really Bandai letting their balls hang. They never do promotional pictures like this with just a proto in gray, like that. I sent them in the Facebook.
I see him.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I
was worried.
see. Ooh.
Yes, I was sweating bullets over here.
I feel like these are even just grayscaled.
You think so? What do you think, Poncho? What's your expert opinion?
I don't see anything.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hey.
Here we go.
Ace,
No.
baby.
Holy cow, that does look pretty good. Sheesh.
Dang.
Look at those good knees.
It looks crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I didn't see them on Lago's page, so I just took them from Toy Amigos Discord. This guy looks fucking incredible, man.
Yeah, it looks very good. Shit.
This shit looks so fucking good. Yeah, I don't remember them ever doing something like this before, but they did it this time. And it's really, really good.
And the soft goods, huh?
And the soft goods, you know, they're not playing no games now. I don't want to hear no more excuses, Poncho, about these lack of soft goods. Poncho, look at how good this looks.
It looks great.
Look how good it looks.
It looks great.
Exactly.
But is it
Oh,
corduroy?
yeah.
Is it corduroy? Is it pleated? I don't know.
Dude, there's people making those the loft like fluffy jacket. It looks good.
Hey,
It
you know
looks
what?
good, but you gotta destroy that figure though, and I don't know if it's worth destroying that figure for what people are doing. That's more of a personal decision. It's that jacket is like keyed into the back, so like you have to make a decision when you buy that cloth goods jacket for law. I don't know if I would. It's kind of an expensive figure, I think. But this looks good. Looks nice. Looks nice. Looks really, really good.
Looks promising for sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's great. I sent a couple of other pictures. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Look at that. It's fantastic. It's so good.
Told
And
you
like,
doing big ass feet like that. That's crazy.
yeah, and you know, like if this is what it's looking like now, like, can you imagine like when it gets further along, like that Luffy, that thing must have been done, that recent one. It must have been done a long time ago. So this is what this looks like now. Like, could you imagine what we're gonna get later on? They're really stepping it up with like every release, and it's great.
Yeah, they cooking. They definitely cooking over there.
Yeah. This thing looks really, really nice. Can't wait. This looks good. Are you buying these lines, Poncho? I don't think you are, right? You're not in on the One Piece stuff.
I have Luffy. I have Zoro. I think I have Sanji. Maybe. I kind of, if whatever came out before of October last year, I was pretty current on.
Okay. Ever since October, you've just been like taking a break.
Yeah, like around like Black Friday last year, I kind of just chilled on figures, for a little bit.
I like where your head's at.
Well, you gotta do it. You gotta make some sacrifices, Rick.
How many birthday Nerf guns did you get this year?
Oh God. Well, I didn't get any, thank God.
Oh, come on, man.
The last Nerf gun I got was from my sweet sister on Christmas, because she forgot to buy me something, and then when we all went out to Walmart to get stuff for their parents that they forgot to buy stuff for, she bought me the Nerf gun. I saw it, and then she said, "Don't look in there." And then I turned to Becca and I go, "Please don't tell me Brett got me a fucking Nerf gun."
Dude, what kind of like? I'd really love to hang out with you for an extended period of time, so I could see like what kind of Nerf vibes you're giving off, and why everybody in your life seems to think that you're some fucking Nerfaholic. They think that you're like fucking sitting in your room like.
Yeah, it's Nerf or nothing with me, dude. I don't understand.
There's something about Poncho that just gives Nerf.
Strangely enough, my roommate gives Nerf vibes.
I love
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he I think he like thrifts them or just gets them cheaper or whatever, but then like repaints them like black.
No,
makes them like cyberpunk weapons, and he's literally out of town this week right now because he's at this thing called Neotropolis, which is like cyberpunk Burning Man.
Dude, who's the guest of honor for that? The Goths Under the Bridge?
It's literally that, bro.
Dude, that's crazy.
You ever seen the Righteous Gemstones? All like the cool like goth dudes that were Keith's old friends before he went Christian.
I don't even mean it as a joke. I would give so much money to meet those cyber goths under the bridge,
bro. Same.
And like take a fucking picture with them, fucking raving out.
Like you can go to two moments in history. It's cyber goths under the bridge, and it's what the fuck is up, Denny's.
What the fuck is up, Denny's? Yeah, both of those, man. Top of the list. Top of the list, no doubt.
Denny's Grand Slam. Yes. Well, this guy looks.
Lacos says, Poncho's sister, my brother is a part of the International Brotherhood of Nerf Gun Photographers.
Alternate universe.
Alternate universe Poncho.
That'd be great if that's what she thinks you do. She walks around, sees all these Dragon Ballers, and she's like, "Yeah, he likes Nerf."
It was actually a great gift because I ended up like taking the air. So this completely goes against everything I said about hating Nerf guns. Not hating Nerf guns, but like I took like the air. I took the air restrictor out. Like I messed with like the spring, and then like I modified it so I could put like M80s in it. This was during New Year's, so like I
remember
New Year's Day. I just was shooting like M80s out of that thing. It was great.
That's unhinged, man. That's hilarious. You know what's funny? It's like everybody that's a figure collector, like on our level, gets two vibes they give to their family. Number one, it's the Nerf gun, and number two, it's the Funko Pop.
Oh God!
You either give Funko Pop or you give Nerf gun to your family, and you're gonna get one of them.
There's also somewhere in that Venn diagram. There's just toys. Like they think like this 2004 Happy Meal toy would be something that I'd be interested in.
You know what I saw the other day at the flea market? You would have loved it, bro. It was brand new in the box, Men in Black figure, right next to the Wild Wild West figure. You
I
would have
love
loved it.
I love the
And I thought
brand
of
new in
you.
the box.
Yeah.
Did we ever talk about the Cowboys of Moon Mesa?
Mesa.
We did last week.
Yeah, we did.
It was
Okay.
after you'd left. We said how on model they looked. I don't think any of us had any sort of relation to it. Did you remember it well, Boog? I don't
I
remember.
mean, I remember it, but it was like again at that like stage where it's like, I'm a little too old to be watching this bullshit. But I remember.
The only show that like there's only 3 shows where like anthropomorphized animals like lived in my mind as a kid, and 1 was Ninja Turtles, 2 was Street Sharks, and 3 was Biker Mice. Once it got to Moon Mesa, and it got to like other there's one called Dinosaurs, I think.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, like I'm gonna break people's hearts, but like I never watched that like SWAT Cats one. You know,
SWAT Cats, bro.
I never watched that. Like,
oh my god, I gotta show my daughter that.
Dude, I never got to that. Like I stopped at Biker Mice. I was like, you know what? This is too many animals.
Too many animals.
SWAT Cats.
I can't do it.
I'm buying the farm with Moo Mesa. They look great though. They look super on model. They're
I
fantastic.
mean, yeah, it's on model, but I mean, like, I don't know who's this for. I guess
this is all part
guys
of
who
the
love Moon
Nostelverse
Mesa.
now. You see,
yeah, people in there.
all of your biker mices and your cows boy of Moo Mesa.
And you know
they're all crossing over, baby.
the biggest thing is that they're all going to cross over and they're all going to be you know a part of a big Nostelverse. And we still got to get him back on the show to talk more about like where they're at now. You know, and, you know, be good to have him back.
Oh yeah.
What changes they've made and all of that stuff. Definitely we need to make that happen soon.
He did a great interview with Kevin where he like gave a lot of insight to like the Biker Mice from Mars and how well those are doing, and like you know there's a market. I remember when Biker Mice from Mars were shown and people were like, nobody gives a shit about this, like no one cares about Biker Mice, and he'd said the opposite. He'd said that it was like doing incredible, that it was like the best line that they've done.
They look fucking great.
Yeah, they're fucking fantastic. They look great, man.
Once the bikes come out, that'll really seal the deal for those.
Yeah. The bikes look good. I mean, they've shown them before. They're not out yet, but yeah, the bikes look really good.
Mm-hmm.
And they've listened to feedback really well, and it looks like they've kind of applied that to
100%.
Moo Mesa.
Am I wrong in remembering this, or am I remembering this wrong? Didn't they didn't really even have plans to do the bikes at first?
Yeah, they didn't. They I think they wanted to see the response on the mice first, and then when like the response was really good, they're like, let's do these bikes.
Yeah.
And then when they showed the bikes, like I don't want to take away from Kevin's thing, but he explains like how the bikes being revealed like changed a lot for them, even more than what they believed was going to do.
I feel like the original designs of the figures didn't even fit for them to like be seated on the bikes.
Yeah, no, they changed the articulation completely.
Yeah,
okay.
the design philosophy behind that line like did a 180. Like I'm sure you guys remember, they almost look like they only had limbs and nothing else, like the crotch, the waist,
right.
Yeah.
The static.
They had no torso either. Yeah.
No, he quickly flipped though. He adapted really well, and he saw the complaints and like immediately put a cut in and like
they better be doing well, because to make a change like that on the fly, I'm sure that shit wasn't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He gave really good insight. It looks really good. Ebony Leopard is saying Moo Mesa actually crossed over with TMNT in the comics.
There's no way.
Yeah, I watched your video, Lago. Lago has reviews up for some of the Biker Mice from Mars, and they look fucking incredible. Look great.
These probably go really good with the Super Sevens, like turtles.
And then Ebony Leopard again lacing us up with some information. I think he did it last time we talked about him. He said Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, is also named after one of the male cows on this show, named the Dakota Kid.
I did hear that.
Wow, that's a fun fact.
Wow, amazing. I mean, you guys.
Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Book on sports.
The Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Mesa. Yeah.
Christopher Walken pronounces your favorite toy lines.
Where's the inflection? You know.
Oh yeah, he was that Hasbro.
The Playmates one, yeah. Well, we were gonna talk about the Robocen Megatron, right?
We were, yeah. Where is it? Is it not on Lago?
Lago, come on. How
Lago.
could you do this
I
to me?
feel like I saw like a few people get this already. I feel
Yeah.
like Charlotte
All right, well,
Brown.
before we get there, I am regret
don't.
to say
Why? I know where you're going. Why? For what?
because real quick. That's why.
Hold on,
Something
before you
true.
do that, it's been a long time. There's been 2 super chats we need to read. So
Okay.
Hold your
Fair
McFarlane grippers for a second. Got a generous super chat from Shelf Presence. Says, "Happy Friday, gents. Hope everyone is enjoying all the pretty plastic that has been raining down. It's been a great time to be a collector." Yeah, man. There's so much to buy. There's so many options out there. It's a lot.
Thanks,
a lot.
brother.
It's fantastic. Great.
Thank you.
Uncanny Sculpts. You guys know Uncanny Sculpts?
Oh,
Tyler,
of
great guy, does a great job. He has a channel called
course.
would you believe it? Uncanny
Sculpts.
And
Really good stuff.
yeah, it's a great channel. He does incredible work. Go check it out. He sells sculpts. Oddly enough, could you guess it? He sells sculpts. They're great. His message reads, "Legends are killing it." They are.
True.
I think it was.
Indeed.
That's how long ago this was. It was when we were talking about the 2-pack.
Oh.
You guys, we got step our game
Sorry,
up.
man.
These guys
Sorry,
are
man.
giving. They're hard-earned money to us.
Shout out to Tyler. I got a little something, little collab, a little 3-way collaboration going with him.
You guys hear that? Boog's doing a 3-way.
Boog's having menage a trois.
I'm just speaking what Boog is putting out. Somebody has to have this Robocen. Come on, man.
Okay.
Right. What's happening with McFarlane and why is he on the GameStop thing there?
You clearly don't have a calendar handy in front of you, Boog, or you would know that April 21st through 27th, right now, is McFarlane Toys Week at GameStop. Lots of cool stuff on the way. He showed things. How about the Joker and Punchline 2-pack?
That Punchline looks great. It's too bad that she's gigantic. I mean, it's fine for the line, but like, yeah. She looks great. Can't complain.
Next, please. Not the next slide. The next figure.
Oh, I see. How about Mr. Freeze?
All right.
Ooh, this color
Exactly the same as all the other Mr. Freeze.
Next.
The colors are cooler on this one. This is like the best one they've done.
Rick, you son of a gun. Colors are cool.
I do what I can. Yeah, it's way nicer.
How about Booster Gold? Parentheses, Futures End.
Dude, he looks like he has Lyme disease. Next.
Yeah, the paint, that gold is really cheap looking. Like it's like the color beneath the gold is like kind of coming through a little bit. Maybe it's just the proto, but I like the original 2-pack better. But I he has been really, really gold before, but like I like that 2-pack better. It's like a yellow.
His face looks like he had a botched surgery.
He's got jaundice. He's got jaundice.
Jaundice, that's what I was looking for.
Sure. Jaundice there. Yeah. How about
Ambush Bug?
Ambush Bug.
Who?
This is cool. This is cool. Nobody ever did this one. I don't even think Mattel did this one.
I just want to head swap this to like a blank face and just have like a dude in a Green Man suit.
That's pretty cool.
Very possible. What's the story behind this character?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Brian, where are you? He's not there.
Bro,
figure it out.
Tyler, Uncanny Sculpts, more suit face. Let's go for this guy.
Or you know what would be sick if you have like a plain green head on it and you use it like a Green Lantern construct, like a person.
And green head.
So plain green head.
Apparently, he has mental problems. That's what the official Wikipedia says.
Yeah, I think he's from from Doom Patrol. I don't know. He seems like somebody from Doom Patrol.
Cheeks the Wonder Toy. That's fun. Okay, McFarlane is showing off.
You cannot talk about this. Just
look it up.
I'm using it to build up anticipation for what is really the Frostbite edition. Remember how McFarlane makes things that are like really cool? Well,
no.
You don't remember that?
Get me out of here.
We have such a small amount of time on this show. every week.
Yeah, there's only one thing that really matters.
I'll tell you what. Here's your idea again, though, because the Frostbite edition figures can be used for like some Iceman construct or.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
There was only one big thing, and it was that Batmobile.
Yes, I did bring that up
Anything else that
specifically
really mattered.
to segue to it.
McFarlane's putting out another Batmobile.
Yes, it's
Nobody-
the Why
it's-
Not Batmobile.
Why?
Ooh,
Why? Why?
There it is.
Oh, shit,
okay.
All right,
And
That's
that's
all
it.
we can see.
Freaky looking car.
That's it. Yeah, it's the Batmobile.
All right. Tell us about this Transformer.
Where is the
I
link?
put it in the Facebook chat.
Oh, it's
um,
Robusen. All right,
Yeah,
let me
shout out to Static Thunder. Sent me some guy's profile who had like
Whoa.
it in hand. Really good.
Robusen.
Yeah, I saw two people. I saw some guy that I don't know, and I saw a Chartemis has this too.
Bro, Megatron got hands.
Yeah, what was that?
He was doing the Devin Haney, you know, the Ryan Garcia.
That's actually a sick looking tank.
It really is.
It actually shoots missiles too.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
and
one
the
is
other video
infinitely
is a little
better than
good.
the
Megatron
Prime.
figure.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
way better than the
Check
Prime.
the
Much better than the Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah.
linked another video that was a bit better because this is like, you know, their show off or whatever. But the other one that I linked is somebody with it in hand.
Bro,
And,
they
like,
actually
doing
got
commands
Frank
and shit.
Welker doing the voice of it. Amazing.
Frank the Welk.
Is it this one?
No, I sent it in the
So,
chat.
it's a
It's on X.
completely different.
Wow, buddy.
Yeah, it's not even on this site. If you can believe it, it's not even on this site. It says X.com.
Transformers X Robusen.
That's not what I meant by X. But I like where your head's at. You're getting the right direction. You're saying the word X. The letter
Okay,
X.
here it is.
Look at that.
Yes. Whoa.
That's live footage. Look at that.
Bruh.
You believe
Bruh.
this? You believe this?
Yeah. Wait till you see the price tag on this thing.
I remember when I saw that freaking Grimlock.
Grimlock was more than Optimus, wasn't he?
Believe
He
so.
sure
These
was.
were humongous.
$1,200, right?
Yeah.
Is that what this one is, Boog?
I think this is 9.
No, it's actually less.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
Megatron got moves, man.
I'm surprised at how fluid these motions look, man.
You guys remember when they showed off the Optimus for the first time and Kevin Smith was doing it and he wasn't saying transform and it pissed everybody off?
Yeah.
What was he saying?
He was saying
saying
like
convert.
Optimus convert.
Oh no!
And everybody was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And they like all complained like does, and they had to come out and say like he does transform if you say the word transform. Like everybody was coming up with theories like, are they not allowed to say the word transform? Is that like a
Show Russ's thing. I think he's got it too.
Does he?
Shartimus the Prime?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is there some sort
I
of
feel like he put up a review.
Yeah, they interact too. Like when they run into each other, they like
Yes,
Optimus,
yes.
the way
Optimus
they
and
do
Megatron,
that,
they-
right?
Oh, you better believe it. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to start believing, brother.
I not until I see it.
Somebody put him
And
on.
I'm waiting to see it.
So
I'm waiting to see it. Here it is.
This,
I
this
found
is looking like a Mezco solicit right here.
This is crazy.
it. You bite your tongue. Look, the Transformers have arrived to destroy your lovely living room. Whoa, he's
There they
bigger than
is.
Optimus.
He has
Gotta
to be.
put it together.
Fanatically, he has to be.
Does he?
Come on, man. Don't you know about Transformers at all?
Oh,
You want them to be the same size? Are you out of your mind?
there you go.
Out of your
go
mind,
live.
bro.
Oh, it's up now. Let's see. Let's see
A
if
tank is bigger than a freaking truck, bro. Come on.
I guess
Come on, man.
maybe a human truck.
I know you don't fuck with cartoons, but
The tank mode
I'm
was
supposed
like
to know what size a tank is. Like I've been brainwashed by the
Generation-
military industrial complex. Come on.
3 or something like that when he was the tank. What was it?
Okay. Okay.
All right, we
Listen,
didn't learn anything here,
hold on.
but okay.
I was looking at his review. I was looking to see if his review was up, and it wasn't. That's all.
no,
It's on
just
YouTube.
click the last one that I sent, and it's like all of them interacting. pretty insane. Pretty
Now
wild.
these machines interact. What the?
Dude, can you believe it? AI, man.
I see this one up for pre-order on Big Bad.
Damn, look at this
Store.
dancing right here. You fuck with this book or what? Look at this dancing.
Let's see. Wow, this is all from the same line.
Dude, they're swag surfing,
bro.
I did not know that they had a Bumblebee.
Me neither. I swear to God, last night me and Chamba were talking. I keep saying his name. Shout out to Chamba. We were saying like, man, they got to do Bumblebee next. It already exists. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
This looks like a complete waste of $4,000. Can you imagine dropping almost half of $10K to have a fucking robot dance party on your hardwood floor? Like
crazy.
How can you?
That's my house. That's me.
How can you have this scene set up and like feel good about the money spent on this shit? Like, what is going on?
I don't mean to bring reality into this, but there are 2 wars going on right now.
No.
The price tag on Big Bad Toy Store is $899.99 for Megatron.
Jesus Christ.
So I guess that really means it's probably like $699 or some shit like that, maybe. Right?
Optimus Prime is $699 on Hasbro Pulse. Bumblebee is $399.
Okay.
And I mean, I know Grimlock is bigger, but this is ridiculous. The Grimlock is $16.99.
Why?
Oh my God.
Why is that so much more? I don't understand.
Yeah, like it being a little bit more, sure. Like if it was $800, yeah, I guess. But like this thing is almost the same size. It's not that much bigger.
Yeah, it's probably just
16
bigger, like thicker.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They're crazy.
Probably just a more complex transformation or something. I don't know.
I'll never forget when we were at the Hasbro breakfast and they were showing it off, and Shardamus is like, "Are you gonna get one?" And I was like, "Maybe, it looks pretty cool." He's like, "Oh, they sent me one." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And I was like, "How much is it?" And he's like, $16.99. And I was like, "Bro, no. This is a rich man's game, and I'm not playing it."
Bumblebee doesn't transform, apparently.
Yeah, that's what they're saying in the chat. Yeah.
What the hell's the point?
It's so he can dance on your living room floor.
I'm sorry. How could I miss such an obvious answer?
You know,
I'm sorry.
Whenever I get,
if you're spending this much money on Transformers, then this is what the club going out to the club looks like after this. You don't have any more going out budget.
I have never felt closer to my relatives that, you know, are disgusted by me and my hobby. More than right now, because like I know exactly how they feel right now. Like, why so much money on this?
I don't really understand why Bumblebee is that much and he doesn't even transform.
Robotics.
$399
I don't know.
Significantly less than the other ones, but still, that's a lot of money for a dancer.
Yeah.
I mean, like the level of like robotics and like, you know, tech that's in there.
I guess it's based on the engineering, since Grimlock has to walk in both forms. It's a lot.
Okay, I can see that.
Come on,
nice
Optimus and
that's what I was about to. Okay,
and not Bumblebee in his little car. Like that's whack.
Yeah, that's dumb. Like
that's why I think the Bumblebee was like the first one.
No,
really?
Optimus.
I don't know. I'll believe you. I'll believe you if you say
Optimus
that.
was maybe the first.
I feel like Bumblebee came out before Optimus. Optimus was exciting because it was the first one that could transform.
Can we get some reference on that, Jamie? Can you pull this up?
I could have made that up, but that's as good as facts.
Yeah, I think that's wrong because I feel like the big unveil and reveal was at SDCC, and that's when we saw Optimus.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a super chat. We got a super chat.
Static is correcting. Okay, thank you, Static.
Optimus was first, then B, then Grim. Yeah, get out of here. Oh yeah, get out of here. We got a super chat from a very generous viewer, a longtime friend of the podcast and of Boog as well.
I can't believe we've had this party going on. Can somebody just clip this?
Pan de los Muertos says, if Megatron doesn't turn into a gun, I don't want it.
Well,
bro,
he's a big gun. He's a tank.
No, he's got to turn into a real gun, man. He's got to turn into that. What was that? What was that? Walther P30.
Yeah. He's got to turn into James Bond's gun.
I want a pistol.
Yeah, he's got to turn. Miss Money, you know.
Shout out to Pendelos Muertos.
There you go. Classic.
Mhm.
I think. Oh no, there was 2 more things. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep doing this to you guys. There's 2 more things that were really big news. Big news. Big kids, big news. You guys remember that?
Nope.
Do you?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We were just talking about Sean Long.
Oh.
Big kids. Yeah.
BKBN.
.net.
That's it.
I sent it in the chat.
Nice.
From the good fellows over at Dawson Toys.
Ooh, let's go.
Whoa.
Yeah, Speed It Sound Sonic.
Who the heck is this?
Speed Sound Sonic, baby.
Let's go.
From
thing looks
One
crazy.
Punch Man.
One Punch Man? Oh my god.
You know that guy that punches men?
This might be
Dude.
the best thing that Dawson has ever done. It looks like a real fucking figure. Like, I know it's real, obviously, but it looks like it has big toy money behind it.
Yeah, man. Like, because you know, I'm sure what you're alluding to is the fact that like all of those early ones, they were just body coons. But this very obviously is not a fucking body coon.
Yeah,
this is their own design.
It's special.
It's a pretty outstanding looking figure, I must say.
Dude,
I don't know what it is, but it looks good.
It's accurate. This guy's thighs are thicker than prison grits.
Let's go.
It's fantastic. It's sick, man. It's fucking awesome. I can't wait to buy it.
I thought they stopped.
Me too. What was the last one that they made?
Dude, like Garu, that was like 2 years ago.
Garu, yeah, like 2 years ago, maybe. Dude, it might have even been longer. I think. Oh no, 2022, I think, is when it came out. So, yeah.
Don't lie to me, Rick.
For Garu, yeah, it's been a long time. This is really awesome. I promise, Fabio. Come on, I promise.
Okay. Good stuff.
What was his deal on anime?
This guy?
Yeah.
He's like a ninja that's like trained himself to be super fast and like unseeable basically to people. Like that's why he calls himself a ridiculous name, Speed Sound Sonic, because he's like so fast. And like when he interacted with Saitama the first time, he's like, can you even comprehend how fast I'm going? And like he's like fucking going around him all goofy and shit. So like his whole thing is that he's like a really fast ninja. Yeah, I love his expressions too. He has like crazy grin.
Yeah.
That's like really famous in the series. This is awesome, man. This is fucking sick.
It's a good looking figure. Can't lie.
I just can't believe that this line is still continuing. Like Pancho said, we'd not seen anything in a long time. So I just kind of assumed that like they were done. But you know, nice thing about Dawson is if they're showing this, then this thing is releasing literally any day. This thing is going to release at any point in time. It could be tomorrow. It could be a month from now. It could be really, really soon, though. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely buying it.
It's probably up on 5K, right?
Yeah, it's going to be on 5K when it does go up. That Genos is one of my favorite Dawson figures. It's really, really great.
Mm-hmm.
I also sent these other pictures of a really strange entrance into G.I. Joe. There's a third-party Transformers company called Fans Hobby, and they're making like some sort of vehicle for G.I. Joe. Have you seen this book? I don't know if you've seen this or you're interested in it at all. And these guys walk you through like 6 different toy lines into this fucking like hovercraft.
This thing is cool.
How does this thing fly?
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Okay.
It's got jet turbines, brother.
I see the jet turbines in the back, but like
you'll see. It'll show you right now.
Okay.
They tilt, baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Look at that tilt work.
Pretty front heavy. I mean, you know, this isn't real. I don't know why I'm applying real world physics to this.
Yeah. This is really cool.
It goes with a fishing line. Wow.
To show you can put it up on the ceiling.
That'd
A
be
la
pretty cool
Shartimus
to do.
Prime. Yeah, this is cool to see. I just like third party like dipping their toes into things that have nothing to do
You'll have to
with
see it.
Transformers and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. More options, you know. Who's making this?
Yeah. Fans Hobby.
Oh, okay.
Fans Hobby. Very well known third party Transformers.
9 inches, 16 and a half.
It's called a Skyhawk, says Snowcat.
A Skyhawk?
Wow. You see, Vince is saying Rick and Fabio being the only ones with face cam on What a time to be alive.
You're welcome.
Times change. Times change, and the cream rises to the top every time. Tell you that. But does it transform? I don't think so. Bruce Bryan, Rocky Marciano.
What would it transform into?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, it looks really cool though.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it looks
Does
sick.
look good.
Yeah. And
did Lago have something else? Oh, we should probably mention this real quick.
oh man,
Mondo Bane.
I'm so happy that I don't buy this like scale.
Yeah, me too.
And that their exclusives are so hard to get, because I almost folded with Rogue, but they're just so limited that if I didn't get the exclusive version, it was absolutely pointless. Same with this one. Like, I don't mean to offend, but like if you don't have the exclusive version, what's the point? Because it comes with like all the best stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, come on. These are fucking sick. Look at this thing. It's amazing. Was this shot by Brandon?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Had to have been.
Had to. You know what, Alpha Proto? You don't have to worry about space. You could hang it up on the ceiling.
Yeah, he showed me some of these white hots before it officially dropped.
Yeah.
Really, really nice work.
Looks incredible. Let me tell you something. These guys ever do a Batman Beyond, a Static Shock, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'd buy doubles probably, especially
that
a Static
Shock would be sick. Soft
you know
good.
Maybe triples if they did Static.
Oh, Rick, slow down, buddy.
When Icons came up, I bought 4 of them. So if they ever do a Static, because he did a crossover with this series.
I feel like they really stepped it up with the articulation on
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the legs look really good on this guy.
Yeah, they're showing it off too. They're making it a point to like look at what these legs do.
What them legs do. Is that the same pose as like right here, basically? Yeah, pretty good.
I don't mind him in the show, Brian. I like him. Not like he's a fucking greatest character ever in the show, but I like him. I think he
great pose on that Batman. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to B, man. Doing this.
B, man.
He's killing it, man. Yeah, just the amount of space to like take these shots is just insane.
Yeah, you definitely need quite a surface to shoot 1/6 scale stuff. But
this level of space is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon, aka at Posable Productions on Instagram, also at Batman the Articulated Series on Instagram. And also he had one more. He had another one.
X-Men the Articulated Series.
X-Men the Articulated Series. Yes, correct.
Yeah, hopefully one day we'll get somebody from the Mondo team or the team themselves on here.
Come on, baby. Hold up. Go back.
What?
It's a cutout right there. Not that. The smoke. Sorry.
Where's the smoke at?
Sure is.
There it is.
Sure is.
Yeah. I have a lot of questions about the Mondo stuff. What they're doing. Like their.
Yeah, we got to get Hector on
their mission statement.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Heck on, some time ago, but the
timing was really bad.
Something got crossed. We'll get Brandon back on and we'll get Heck on.
Yeah, bring them both on together. I have a lot of questions. I just want to talk about the line and where they're going with it. Possibilities of other things. If there's like limits to things. A lot of questions I got.
You think they got some splaining to do, huh, Rick?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We'll
make it a threat.
Okay.
Get the splaining, Hector.
Fair enough.
And Brandon.
They're sure to have some tasty goodies at SDCC this year as well.
Yeah. But you ever had a Fabio sandwich? Well, get ready for a huge investment on your time. Yeah. I have a lot of questions, Kevin. Number one, how dare you?
How about I think that's it. No? Is there anything else we wanted to maybe talk about? What about Jada?
Oh yeah. This was the last thing.
This
was the last thing. These are going
Pancho, you love this guy.
I love him.
You guys, Pancho, you seen them?
Yeah, I saw him earlier today, yeah.
Oh man.
That looks great.
Yeah. These look fucking
This Mega Man
awesome.
looks way shinier than the other one.
Yeah.
I prefer if he wasn't, to be quite honest, but it is what it is.
Nothing a little matte finish by Tamiya can't fix.
Bro, he looks like he's like cell shaded. Look at that.
Does he?
Well,
Not
because
at
of
all.
how reflective he is, you know.
Uh,
They're more like
that's good.
highlights than shading.
Apples
I
and
guess.
oranges, maybe.
But look. You know, it paints the color
Wow,
up.
this looks damn good. I might actually go back and get the
The
original.
other one?
How dare
Dude,
you not
they're-
have him?
they're-
What is wrong with
They're
you?
mad. They're mad cheap on Amazon.
Yeah, they're $20.
They're mad cheap. And no, the Iceman is he's like $18.
That's disrespectful.
Dude, yeah, I can't believe it's disrespectful to me and to this business. This
Bro, these
elect
guys
man,
got a lot of personality.
this elect man is
Yeah, they
great.
sure do.
This fucking cut, man.
Cuts, man.
Oh my god.
Cut man. Oh god, his head comes off.
He's gonna scissor
It's
you.
part of it. This looks
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
So good, man.
Damn, these look good. Wow.
I bought doubles of the first wave. I'll buy doubles of this wave too.
Here,
That's what I'm
here you
talking
go.
about, man.
Here you go. This
Uh-huh.
is how you got into this predicament to begin with.
First
you buy
of all,
this? You
first of
open
all,
this? Yep.
Jada's are small. They're small.
They're small. They're small. They're small.
And I gave my second one of Fireman and Mega Man away.
Away?
What a guy.
I'm
You
actually
gave it away?
on Street Fighters as of currently.
Did you open this yet, Boog? The Bison?
No, I didn't open. I
Oh
didn't
my
Bison or Dawson yet.
I
Dude,
haven't
I got
even
them-
opened Fei
I got them
Long.
fucking shit up right now. See these guys? They're getting at it.
Mm.
Very
How you
nice.
like them? How you
Dude,
like
they're
So,
incredible.
Okay.
They're amazing. They're nothing's touching this, man. Nothing's
Ooh, I don't know.
touching Jada.
You having a good time playing with those, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Cheney likes to say, his favorite term, hand candy. It's
Mhm.
just like you don't want to put them down. You
Yeah.
don't want to put them
Yeah.
down. They're fantastic.
Yep. That's how Ryu was.
They're
Ryu.
really, really great.
Do you see this?
What? Yeah, these
Full
came
Metal.
out years ago. This came out in 2020. This is a reissue. They're great. They were really, really cheap. They even went on discount when they originally went up. But they went up for crazy money after
Yeah,
that.
I've seen toy photos with these for sure.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're really, really great. It's like you buy these and you're done basically. Like you don't need to buy anything else. You got the brothers. They're
Yeah.
awesome. Really, really great.
That's pretty toy.
Real quick. What we watching? Well, let's talk about this X-Men.
Oh baby, yeah. Somebody put up the spoiler
Are
warning.
you watching X-Men 97?
I sure am. I'm loving it. What happened?
What a crazy bit that was.
Did you put up the spoiler tag yet?
I'm about to.
I
Let's go.
will.
So
it is
this
I who
most
does
recent episode was this past Wednesday, episode 7. We're talking a little spoilers here.
Yes, sir.
Only a little,
Yeah, before we close out the show, we're talking spoilies.
but the little that counts.
Yeah. It was awesome.
What'd you think?
It was awesome. I mean,
Photos.
we know from like promotional stuff like that the Cap was going to show up. I don't think any of us knew to what capacity. I was really scared that they were going to do some wannabe baby AVX shit. Which I really didn't want. I just wanted the world to be built a bit and
Right,
kind of show up.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what they did. They did it. They world build a little bit with him.
It's funny you mention that because I just saw somebody's like thumbnail for a video talking about it, saying X-Men 97, X-Men versus Avengers. Oh, it was Emergency. Awesome. I could see how this episode could lay the groundwork for maybe something like that happening in the next season or something like that. But yeah, if they would have went crazy and had the Avengers and this with everything else that was already going on, that would have been too much.
Yeah, too much.
Too soon.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I loved everything about Storm in that episode. I mean, Storm about Rogue in that episode
She went crazy.
was fantastic. It was so fucking good when she hits the my man. I was like, oh shit! Wasn't you a man when you were fucking with the master of magnetism?
Yeah, I know, right? How soon we forget.
Yeah, how soon
okay.
we forget you was choosing. You was choosing. Yeah, it was really, really good, man. I loved it. I I think, like you said, maybe it'll lead to something in the future. I know we know that the people behind the X-Men original series were supposed to do a Captain America TV series back in the 90s, but
Okay.
right when they were going to go through with it, Marvel went bankrupt, and it
Would
never
you,
ended up happening.
What'd you think about the voiceover for Captain America? Who was that? I don't even know who it was.
Oh, dude, it was what's his name, wasn't it? It was one of the Spider-Man actors, I believe.
Was it?
He's the
I
same guy who voiced Steve Rogers on What If.
On What If, yeah, the same guy.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I felt pretty good about it. I'm saying it like I did the voiceover, but yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was good.
You got any notes for that performer?
I thought it was good. I thought it was real good. I like Rick said, it was great to see Rogue just go crazy. I talked about this on a little short and on an Instagram post, but like just to really see her like utilizing her powers to the fullest animated was just great. Somebody had commented on my Instagram post saying that like only animation is so much better for superheroes, basically, because you could really, display it and display their power set, right? So yeah, I think the episode has been great. I talked about this today on a short, just how the show is drawn directly from the comic books, and I think that's part of why it's so successful, because it's already, I mean, not to really take anything away from the dude that's writing this, because I mean he is kind of like, I guess, filling in the gaps and putting his own spin on this stuff, but these are already like established stories that he's pulling from and just kind of like splicing a lot of stuff together,
Yeah, he's picking a bit.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good though. It's still I do still feel like it's kind of fast paced or whatever, but it's been good. It's been very, very good. I talked about this a bit today too. The whole Genosha thing is basically from Grant Morrison's run on New X-Men. I've been touting that book for many, many years, but a lot of cool things Grant Morrison introduced on his run on New X-Men that led into Josh Whedon's run on Astonishing X-Men. Emma Frost having a secondary mutation that helped her survive the tragedy on Genosha.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was great. Dope. That came directly from Grant Morrison. He's the one that first introduced secondary mutations. He first introduced Cassandra Nova, who is the sister of Charles Xavier. And she was the one that actually killed all of those mutants on Genosha in the books. But, they changed it. She did it with like, quote unquote, wild sentinels or whatever. So it still was like sentinels, but she was the one that orchestrated that whole thing. So it was cool, man. It was really, really dope to see them picking so many stories and so many things directly from the comic books. So I'm excited to see where they go.
It was funny the moment when they got to where Bolivar was, or Oliver. Is it Oliver? Where they got to Trask.
Trask.
Yeah.
Trask. Or are you talking about Bastion?
No, when they got to Trask, the first thing I said when we saw those tubes with those like beings in it, I said Bastion. The first thing I said is I was like, damn. I was like, I can't believe they're doing this that fast. And yeah, it turned out to be the case. Turned out to be the case. It was really good. I love the show, man.
So many possibilities for where it could go in season 2, just based on all the twists and turns just from this first season, that I don't even know what else they could do. They explored everything from New X-Men to Astonishing through like Second Coming up to like the House and Power stuff. Like they dabbled in everything for like the past like I don't know, like almost 20 years of X-Men in one season right now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy.
Pretty much stories from X-Men after the original animated series aired.
Say it again.
It's all stories from after the original animated series.
Yep.
Yes.
Oliver. Yeah, I knew it was Oliver. I knew it. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. So we'll see where this goes. I do have a few more like little predictions and hot takes and what have you. I'll put them out through the week. But But yeah, it's a shame that the original show writer is fired.
Yeah. And you know, so I wonder though, because every week he's like coming out and saying things like,
Really?
"Oh man, if you guys love this episode, you're gonna love this." Like,
Oh, he's still actually commenting on it from like a good place.
yeah, not just that,
Wow.
but Kevin made a video about it. But he said that before you watch next week's episode, you should go watch like a specific episode. I think it was called No Man's something. Yeah, he goes on to say like, if you watch this, you need to watch this beforehand. Yeah, he says right here. Also, maybe worth revisiting No One Man's Worth before next week's episode of X-Men 97, and what we have left is the 3-part finale. I
Okay.
don't believe they're all airing together. I think it's still going to be weekly, but it's going to be 3-part finale. So One Man's Worth. Go rewatch it. He said that it'll be worth revisiting.
It's a little companion piece, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My roommate actually has been rewatching the original series. So maybe I'll pop in.
Oh no!
Dude, there you go. Tell him, wake me up
You know
when
this is a
it's.
cartoon, right? You know this is all fake.
Wow.
Oh, it's awful.
I'm glad you told him. He wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have told him.
Exactly.
The people backtracking and trying to get a Rogue figure after this. She sold out everywhere.
Really? She is now.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
The 7 one, maybe. I mean, wasn't she already pretty sought after? Because there hadn't been a good Rogue since the single-carded one.
Ooh, that's interesting. Colossal Custom says ML Bruce Banner with the Doctor Strange head equals Bolivar Trask. That is pretty dope. That's nice.
Not bad.
Ooh. Oh wow, we got a super chat from Kwame Taylor.
Oh shit.
He says, "Loving X-Men." That's what is he saying here? That's not for discuss. That's not for discussing. Is that what he's trying to say?
I don't know.
Loving X-Men.
But he's loving it. That's for damn sure. That's one thing we do know. That's something we don't have to guess. Something we don't have to think about. He's loving it because it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been.
You'd be correct.
I think this was the best episode so far.
Thanks for discussing. Okay.
Thanks for discussing. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.
Thanks for the chat, man. Yeah.
What happened? Sorry.
Every week since it's aired, we've been talking about our thoughts on it. It's been great. It's been awesome.
Okay. X-Men 97. It's hot. Read your comics. I would highly recommend, again, Grant Morrison's run on New X-Men, except for like the last, like, I don't know. I didn't really love like his last kind of arc on there, but he even did some really cool things with the Shi'ar Empire in his run with the Cassandra Nova stuff. I won't spoil it if you never read it. But again, that leads right into Josh Whedon's run on Astonishing X-Men. I would highly recommend that you read those back to back if you want to just like jump on in some comics. You don't need anything before or after those two things. You could just jump right into those and read them back to back, and I'm sure you would enjoy it. So I would recommend that.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay. What else we watching? Anything else you guys want to?
I recently watched making my way through that show. That girl from Ozark that was cast or is rumored to be cast as Silver Surfer or whatever.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure she was confirmed already.
Yeah, is she confirmed?
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on. The what girl from Ozark?
The
curly hair.
Yeah, the blonde girl.
I figured you were going to say that, and she is the Silver Surfer in what universe?
I don't know.
She was cast.
Rumor.
She was cast for the Fantastic Four movie that's coming up.
Yeah.
As the Silver Surfer?
Yeah, the female version. What's the female version's name?
Who knows? We don't know.
Kyle knows the name.
What's going on? It's
Kyle
just,
knows
she
the
was
name.
rumored to be cast.
Okay.
Anyway, when I heard that news, like I saw her, in the headlines and stuff. She was in Ozark. She was in this other show called Inventing Anna, which is it's like a series adaptation about a few years. I remember like actually hearing the real story of when this happened, but it was this girl in like New York who was like arrested for a bunch of like fraud charges, and she was just like pretending to be this like socialite influencer business owner girl.
Okay.
And embezzled a ton
Almost?
of money, like defrauded a bunch of
Oh, yeah,
investors.
she recently went to jail, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think she actually just came out of jail per the series. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, this was like a few years ago. I remember like hearing about the story like for real, and then I knew that they had made a series about it, but I didn't know it was this girl, Julia Garner. I want to say her name, Julia Garner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Julia Garner. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't know that she was the girl in the Anna or whatever in the series. So I was like, oh, cool. I'll check it out. Because she's good.
So
and
she's
the series,
doing a New York accent.
no, so she's like a fake German heiress on the show.
I see.
So the girl was like from Germany or whatever, but her family was Russian, and she just lied to a bunch of people, and they all believed that she was this, high fashion socialite heiress who had this huge trust fund or whatever, and like
Mhm.
it was all fabrication.
I see.
She was not that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
to
the
get
series
back
is
what we
good.
were saying.
Check it out. It's called Inventing Anna. If that story
Okay.
interests you at all.
Yeah, just to get back to what we were saying.
That was on what platform?
That one's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Inventing Anna.
I'd seen it before.
Interesting.
I'd seen like the promotion for it. Deadline. It was Deadline that reported that Fantastic Four film cast Julia Garner as Shala Ball, the female version of Silver Surfer and the girlfriend of Silver Surfers. And since that though, there's been reports coming out that there's going to be multiple surfers.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is that really what we need?
I mean, as long as the story's good, I don't care.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, maybe it's not actually multiple surfers, but maybe it's multiple heralds, and we'll see some different.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be cool.
What if they're all Silver Surfers, all of the heralds?
They're surfing with silver.
I don't know
Yeah.
how
One guy's like, "Hi, I'm Airwalker. I have a surfboard."
I just want this movie. I just want this movie to be written well.
Yeah, that's
like,
it.
Fuck it. Make Silver Surfer a woman. I don't care. Just do it fucking well, man. Just make me enjoy this shit. Make me be hyped for this shit. I don't care as long as it's good. As long as it's good, it's fine.
Did we
speak from Rip?
Did we talk about the Wolverine and Deadpool trailer?
No, that's why I brought this up.
Okay.
Yeah, we the trailer came out, the actual full trailer, and we actually
the full trailer came out.
Yeah.
It looked fun. It looks like it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah,
you guys
it looks fucking great. It looks great. I have a lot of suspicions now that I watched this trailer. So it's interesting. Yeah, I think remember in She-Hulk we saw that there was a man with claws terrorizing a bar.
Sure.
And I'm assuming it's that Wolverine that he goes up to in the bar because he's arguing with that guy in the bar, like, we told you not to come back. Like, I'm assuming that's the very same Wolverine from that news report that we saw on She-Hulk.
Could be.
I'm assuming it's the same person. And they shit talk this Wolverine, and they say that he fucking. Sorry if anybody didn't watch the trailer. I'm so sorry if I'm spoiling for you. Believe we were talking about the trailer. If you don't like to be spoiled about trailers, but yeah, in that trailer, that fucking guy from the TVA is like, this Wolverine's a loser or whatever. Like, he let his world die. So I'm assuming this motherfucker is some sort of like universe jumper or time jumper or something, because he's there.
Who is
that Wolverine?
No, what do you mean Wolverine? No, it's got to be Deadpool that's moving around, because that's part of his shtick that he could.
I still think that they're both one and the same. I still think he's going to be jumping from place to place, but I think that Wolverine is from somewhere else, because they both seem to get pruned, because they both end up in that fucking world where the 20th Century Fox thing is. So they're both getting pruned for some reason.
I think that this Wolverine might be based on the what's the Wolverine story where, huh?
The Logan Wolverine?
No.
Oh, okay. No, because he like let everybody down. All of the X-Men died, and
What's what's the name of that Wolverine story though? I'm drawing a blank on it. And
Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan. Yeah. It's a very fun. That's a very fun standalone read that you could check out as well. But yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be Old Man Logan, and yeah, he got all of the other X-Men killed them or whatever the case may be. And he's running around with that whole shame and whatever. It's probably going to be loosely based on that.
Well, actually, some of the imagery is already the same because they got the giant dead giant man.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just I'm curious to see all these other versions of characters. I can't wait. It looks fucking good. It looks like it's gonna be fucking fun as shit.
There'll probably be some good portions of Old Man Logan, but instead of Hawkeye, it'll be him and Deadpool.
There you go.
One thing that I think is for sure is that Wolverine, I think, like in my mind, has to be the one that they're talking about in She-Hulk. So he's getting confronted by that bartender, and that bartender's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like, yeah,
it's very possible.
Yeah, because that Deadpool is not from the MCU main timeline, because there's no mutants there.
No, he's been pruned, and that's why he got brought to the.
Yeah, so that's why I think it was the other way around when you were talking about like him jumping from place to place. It was like that Wolverine was already there, and then that Deadpool came to MCU and he found that Wolverine, and then they both get pruned and get sent to fucking 20th Century Fox wasteland or whatever the hell it was.
I was also thinking his, how in the bar fight scene his like claw doesn't come out all the way or whatever. He has that problem. And then we actually see him with the gloves that have like the little ports for his claws. I wonder if those little things will actually have like a use, and they'll help his claws actually come out so they don't get stuck like that.
Some dysfunctional help, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It was cool seeing all those X-Men characters like in the background of when like that fucking Giant Man carcass was there.
Yeah,
there's a shitload of them. Yeah.
Lady Deathstrike is in there. Apparently, it's the same Lady Deathstrike too. They're all all the same actors.
Homeboy that was Toad, and then there's that one girl. You remember in X-Men 3? When Magneto, chick. Yeah, the one that's like, "Where's your ink?" and Magneto shows his arm, and he's like, "Trust me, young lady, I'm a
Holocaust survivor."
Yeah, and I'll never be. A needle has touched me before, and it'll never touch me again. And she was like, "Oh shit."
She was like, "Damn, this motherfucker's bad."
Yeah,
he's hard.
He's a badass.
I think that they played it pretty safe with this first trailer too. I think we're gonna see so many fucking cameos in this thing, man.
We've
been there as well. That's right, J. Michael.
Yeah, we've been rumored that we're gonna see Henry Cavill in there playing a variant of somebody. We don't know who.
Wow. There's a lot of rumors. Yeah, I heard Danny Rad is in there. Danny Radcliffe.
Danny the Radcliffe. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants him to play Wolverine for some reason, just because he's short.
And Harry.
They're like, Short King got to do it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Whoa. We got a controversial super chat over here. Excuse me. $5 from Colossal Customs. Thank you, sir. He says, in my opinion, a waste of a movie.
What?
Box first, a universe no one likes, chasing that Spidey No Way Home vibe. I'll still see it, just not hype.
Well, there is some point to it though, Colossal Customs, because whatever it is that they're going to do with it is going to set up Secret Wars, and it's going to set up a lot of what mutants are going to be to the MCU. So there's some point to it.
I'm hearing an awful lot about these wars for them to be so secret. Okay.
Yeah, there's going to be something to it. So it's not, I don't think it's going to be a waste.
Yeah, but I mean, everything that's been happening with all of the different universes and different variants and whatever,
right. Incursions and
all the stuff that gets pruned. All the stuff that gets pruned ends up in one big world in which all of these characters might do battle.
Yeah.
Boog, you're nodding your head like you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Battle World.
Yeah, I'm nodding my head in agreement. You might be right. Okay. You could be on to something.
I could.
I know a lot of people don't rock with the Deadpool movies though, so I could understand that, but I think there will be some point to it. I think there will be.
I wonder how far along they kind of knew it was going to be going in this direction when they were doing Deadpool 2, and they're like, yeah, let's end it where he gets a time machine.
Yeah, I think that was just happy coincidence. I'm assuming, it's like I don't think there was any grand plan to that.
Pretty tremendous. So, well, there you go.
You don't like them going back to that universe a little bit, Colossal Customs. I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
No, it's the Foxverse. I mean, it's more nostalgic at this point than going back to like the Evan Peters Fox universe. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be to really poke a lot of fun at itself. Really.
Yeah, it's to do a big setup, you know, and then also have a fun time with it. And like I said, you know, more so than anything, Colossal Customs, we're supposedly, you know, who knows what's gonna end up being true, you know, because things can always change. But we're supposedly seeing a lot of variants of like different X-Men from different worlds and whatnot. So it'll be sick. Like at least, you know, you'll see like this character dressed up as this person, you know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun at least. I'm sure
Right.
you'll like it.
It's one of those things where
You'll like it. I'm sure of it.
we might not like the, you know, the rumors and whatever is going into it or what we've seen so far, but who knows how it all ends up tying together in the end. It might be worth it.
Yeah. It might end up being a big.
We might be
tying
all
up.
the better for it. Okay.
That's
All right.
No other trailers? I feel like there was one more trailer. Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. Oh, there is a new Transformers movie coming out too, speaking of which.
Oh yeah, that looks absolutely awful.
What?
Speaking of things that look pointless.
You don't like DreamWorks Transformers?
But you know what? Poncho said
that
it
shit
best
looks
earlier when we were talking about Playmates and stuff like that. This movie ain't meant for me, man. That
Not
movie
for
is
us
not
anymore,
meant for
man.
somebody
No,
like
no.
fucking me.
It looks really stupid.
It looks like something geared towards a younger audience, which I'm sure they're gonna love it. I'm sure it's gonna be a fun time. But I don't know, man. I've seen. God, it's gonna sound like such a terrible thing, but like I've seen so many like very serious, depressing societal implication versions of Optimus and Megatron's origin, that have been like really emotional and like crazy and like fucked up. Like, so to see their origin like be goofified and like be made like some sort of like fun trip, like, you know, I can't rock with it because I love those stories about like, you know, the mines and then, you know, the pit, like where they fight and shit. Like I love that. And that'll still exist. That'll still exist if I ever want to go watch it. That'll still always be there if I ever want to watch those versions of the origins again. So this isn't for me. This is obviously for a much younger audience, and they're probably going to love it. It's probably going to be really fun for them. But yeah, I'm not rocking with it. I'm okay. I'm all right. I got all those other versions of their origins that I like so much more. I'm cool. I'm cool off this. But shout out to fucking Thor making me believe for a little bit. He was doing that Peter Cullen impression really well. Shout out to him for doing that. That was like a really impressive part of this trailer where I was like, oh shit, like, the fuck? He's like slowly starting to sound more and more like Peter Cullen. And like moments I was like, man, is that Peter Cullen? Is that like, you know, it's not something I would expect from like somebody that's considered just like an action star, you know, to like really put himself into making that voice. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I have no desire to see this though.
None, not even a little.
Me neither. I don't. Maybe if I'm at home or something and it's like on Netflix or something, but in the theater, absolutely not. There's no way.
With my luck, this will be Bean's favorite movie, and it's going to be on in my house 24/7.
Woo! You heard that? You heard it here first. It's about to be this kid's favorite movie, and Poncho's going to have to transform 1,000,000 toys.
Not
Let's
doing
go.
it.
He's going to be watching Optibotimus, whether he likes it or not.
I'm not doing it.
And then right here, folks, there's a tab in the back that you really see. It's gonna be great.
And you know what? While I'm watching those vids, I'll be drinking an ice cold Coca-Cola, baby. That's exactly.
You're gonna be filling up your cup at a local deli.
I mean, really, like you said, this movie is not for us. The only opinion that matters is Snowcats when it comes to Transformers stuff. So I'll reserve judgment until I know what she thinks, and then I'll just repeat it.
Yeah, this looks terrible.
What?
I hope that's what she says.
But look, it's the Transformers, and they're you know.
As
Like
someone who
there's
doesn't
more
give
of
a
a
shit
cartoon
about
than we've ever seen
Transformers, I
somehow.
think this looks pretty all right.
Come on, man.
The animation looks great. I just don't care for the story. It's too silly for me. I'm all right.
That's all. I mean, visually, that's all I care about because I don't know the damn story. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you're chilling. You're being chilling.
I'm big chilling,
You
baby.
know what?
Exactly.
With the sound muted. It looks great.
All right, get us out of here.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Rick, from the podcast. I'm here every Friday.
Wait, I forgot. My dreams came true. They're finally making Baldur's Gate 3 merchandise.
Where?
God, just
Of what?
kidding. It's
Oh my god, come on! It's just a
big
medallion.
medallion.
Turn this
Who
shit off.
cares?
Get out of here, man. I was
This is the
hyped for you for a
paperweight,
second.
bro.
You made my heart flutter a little bit. I was like, oh man, you
Finally, it was like,
got your
yay,
wish.
consumer goods of the best game of the year, of the decade, the genre defining. Oh, it's just a paperweight. That's so cool. All right.
This isn't Breath of the Wild, man. Come on.
Rick,
Hey.
who are you and where do we find you?
Hey, what's up? It's me, Rick, from the podcast. I'm here every Friday. I'm on the podcast. What's up?
Nice.
I'm here. What's going on? I'm here. Whoever wants to go next.
Hey, what's up?
Oh wait, follow me Instagram, Rick9345.
Oh, there you go.
Wait,
Oh, Ebony Leopard, we missed your super chat. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
Where?
Hang on, bro.
Dude, I've been checking, man. Where Ebony Leopard?
Pandelos Muertos, we got his, right?
Yeah, we got his. I didn't see Ebony Leopard. I see Kwame Taylor.
Ebony Leopard hit us with a chat earlier between Bo Biggs and Brad Harper saying Boog, the new ML Wolverine, is from Enemy of the State.
Oh, okay. Boog, you got all that?
Boog, are you there? Boog.
Boog,
are you there? Oh my god.
Nice.
What terrible timing this was. We'll kill time until he comes back. Ebony Leopard.
I'm here. Sorry. Say it again.
He said the new Marvel Legends Wolverine is from the Enemy of the State.
Oh yeah, I saw your comment on the video, and I meant to mention that in this episode. So I'm glad you said it. Yes, I got to go look at that artwork, but I'm taking your word for it right now.
We're believing you, Ebony Leopard. You're a good man. We know it.
Yeah, Enemy of the State was another good standalone run that you could read on its own. I totally forgot about that story, but yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Fabio. My friends call me Fobster. Instagram, Fobster360. YouTube, Fobster360. I'm around. Hit me up. I'm posing this guy this episode.
Who's guy?
Whoa. He's like hovering and stuff. All right, Poncho, what's up? Poncho.
Nothing. Nothing is up.
Nothing's going on. Oh, okay.
Wait, I thought that there was something special going on after this stream.
Oh yeah, I'll do another episode of WBF, PFW, or PWF, whatever it's called. The wrestling thing I've been doing.
Really,
there's probably going to be like 10, 15 minutes of downtime between the end of this show and the beginning of that. I don't know how many people are going to want to watch that at midnight, but we'll figure it out.
You got to think about us East Coasters, brother.
That's true. I do want to do something real quick. Good friend of mine, longtime viewer of the show, of all of our stuff, Silently Articulated, hooked me up, baby. Something that I've put out an A.C.B.A for on this show for the last couple of weeks. Woo, baby! Woo! We got him. Let's go.
Wow.
Was that a Target find?
Yeah, no, this is the Target exclusive.
Oh, it was a Target exclusive. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Target and Walmart.
Is that the Mexico Goku?
No, they still have not found it. I still have not found it anywhere in my area. But you know, he reached out and he got it for me. I cannot thank you enough, dude. This really means a lot. He got it for me for my birthday, which was a couple of weeks ago.
Wow, very nice.
Wow.
He also sent a nice little letter. I don't know if he wants me to read this on air, but it was a very, very, a very, very nice letter. Very, very, very nice. He also sent me some drawings. He does his own web comic as well. He's not quite ready to share it with other people, but I have read it so far, and it's incredible. And he hit me with this. He read you a screenshot from Posing Ain't Easy episode 2 where I drank that green slime.
Wow.
Bro, you're big sipping in that picture.
Bro, that's lore. That's some deep lore.
Pretty good.
It's
That's
unreal.
Nice.
So hell yeah, dude. Silently Articulated, thank you so much, man. This really meant a lot.
Good guy.
He asked if I could make like a reel or something. I said, you know what? What's even better than the largest toy photography platform on the world, the A.C.B.A podcast? How about that, huh? Let's go.
There we go, baby.
Amazing.
Big shout out.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
really cool.
The best.
It makes me feel all warm inside.
Me too, in my brick wall.
Your brick wall. All right, bud.
All right. Taking us out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boog.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who hung out with us tonight. Shout out to all you guys for the super chats, and we love you guys. We appreciate you, and hope you appreciate us.
He doesn't love you more than me, though.
Yeah.
Just wanna say.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. We will talk X-Men 97 again. We will talk whatever new or old shows we are watching, and we may get some news out of C2E2 this weekend, right?
Maybe. There's also Evo Japan is right now, and
Okay.
they have SHF tech and stuff on display. I don't know if Jade is there. I doubt it, but maybe some cool stuff will come out this weekend. We'll see.
Basically, as soon as we get off the podcast, 18,000 things are going to drop. So
Probably.
So yeah, we'll talk to you guys next Friday. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
Don't forget to refrigerate after opening.
I didn't realize how high you look, Fabio.
It's the lighting.
Ashley said I'm projecting.
There's no need for you to go to a doctor. You've already been diagnosed. It's called hypocrisy, and you've got it.
A bad